heat, there's trees, there's rocks, there's birds, there's squirrels. Come on! We'll bless them all until we get versticken. Join me!
No, you fool, we're following orders.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics?
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. And boop. There we go. It's still. I had my hair nice before I did the thing with the stuff where I stopped to go get the show ready to go. We have a lot for you today. As you might have noticed, the title of today's lovely little thing is Thursday Cowday. We have some lol cow action all over the place. I was hoping that the little bitch wouldn't have ran away before we started our show, but we had Sit Down Zumok I was watching just a minute ago. Wow, that guy is delusional. That is amazing. Amazing. Film Flimplam saying hello all.
Oh, God!
Wilmer getting in there with 100 bits. Thank you.
God, please, no! 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 No!
I better put my phone over here so I know if anyone does any of the PayPal stuff. So I was hoping to have some sweet Zumok interaction. He literally ended his sit-down Zumok stream right after I came on, and I'm willing to bet that it's no longer up. I bet Zumok isn't sit-down Zumok. Sit-down Zumok with Florentine. Wow, 5 years ago. Not clinging to that one at all. Chris D'Elia, The Real Story. Ugh. So that's just... Oh, but this is a minute and a half. I don't know, maybe we can look at that later. Maybe it just sucks. Anyhow, where's your live stuff? Let's go to the live shit. 1 year ago, we have nothing from... He took it off immediately. All right. Well, apparently things are going great in the world of Chad, and... I just wanted to shine some light on his happiness, but I'm a dick, so fuck me. He said with foppishly gay hair. Alrighty, so we're not going to get that, apparently. Kick my ass running. Chad's running like a bitch. Alrighty, so we have a whole bunch of shit for hype trains if we do those. We've got a bunch of stories to kick off our first hour. I'm going to pull the audio down, so please don't do any sound drops and stickers and such for just a moment. We've got a fun group of a fun pair of gentlemen to talk about for our overtime segment, which is baked into the recipe still yet again. I feel like that's going to be a thing all month because of the support we've had. I don't see where that... Honestly, I have to do the math, but I'm pretty sure we're into like next month before we have to stop worrying about that. Well, the welfare check I had to do, they were alive, just really fucked up and naked. I did not want to see that. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I don't know if you can call in, but if you can, let's make sure the thing is actually turned on. Normally I have it turned off. All right. I think we're good. Okay, so yeah, we're on. We're live and in charge. Here's boop. If you want to call into the show, let's open up the phone lines today. Let's see what happens when we do that. What if Mr. Zumach is watching? Maybe that's why. I know he saw my comment. I made one when he was talking about doing having money, and he was making fun of the money Aaron makes. And he said, "There's like, oh yeah, the guy thinks he's a radio broadcaster, broadcasting out of his mom's basement." It's like, no, actually, it's his basement in the house that he pays for. I understand you as someone who dwells on someone else's couch don't know what that's like, but that is the case. At any rate, he was talking about how he was doing great with the money. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure those credit cards you borrow definitely help. No response, just ignored me. And literally, the minute I go live, it's shut down, it's off, and it's just because he's afraid of me. And I don't know why. How am I intimidating you, Chad? I don't have a wife you could threaten. Oh, that's why. You can't threaten my wife with rape, because I don't have a wife. I have an ex-wife, and I encourage you to try. She's buried better men than you in her sleep. Oh, at work, can't call, LOL, and wife would not be happy. Oh, well, all right, fine. Well, then just poop on the parade, sir. Do you take collect calls? Prison is a bitch. Look, we just don't take restricted calls. As long as I know as long as there's a name on there, someone I can hold accountable, then I'd be like, nah, I didn't say the N-word, it was that guy. So that's what we'll do. But yeah, we've got several stories from everything from yesterday up and available for you in the first hour. And then as we get into our second hour stuff, I've got we're going to be talking a little bit about Biden stepping in a little bit more hot water. Surprise. Some stuff with Ukraine that won't surprise a lot of people. We've got a woke person who's very upset and want a new one, you can have mine. No more. Wow, sounds like a hell of a deal. No, I'm good, but thank you. And I'll just assume that your wife is a lovely woman, and I'm missing out. Where were we? Oh yeah, the start of our show. I don't even think I loaded all my stories up. That's how much of an asshole I am. Where are we? I got 1, 2, 3. I got the first 3, so that means we're on this one. No, we just did this one. So how does that? All right, so we missed you. All right, we got to load you. That's what she said to my surprise. What? All righty. We got a whole bunch of stuff to do with animals, apparently, in the beginning of the show today, which it'll be fun. And then what is this? I got to start labeling my YouTube links when I put them into the story stuff. Oh, my God. We've got a thing from Channel 5, a clip from Channel 5 that was uploaded 13 days ago. I know that the guy from Channel 5 is in a lot of hot water with stuff, and I don't know how real the claims are against him, but I will say the content is amazing, so I'm going to borrow it. If my wife thinks she is hot, I will take her. K-Fallen, yeah, why don't you just add another, I just, I guess I'm picky, I guess. I don't know. What am I? I'm single. That's what I am. Oh, Santos. That's right. I forgot to put a picture of old George on the thumbnail because we're talking about good old Santos again in the first hour. And we're going to talk about Governor Kathy Hochul doing that thing that liberals love to do. You know, when they know how the world should be run, they just force everyone to do it their way. The Democrats, where the word freedom means you're free to not like what you're going to have to do. Alrighty. So, enough fucking around. Let's see where we're at with that. Looking good. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and get started with all this shit. I'm really sad that Chad bailed on me so early. I didn't think he'd go long once I started, but I thought I'd get at least a couple minutes of some quality ripping on Chad time. but I guess not, you know? But again, he doesn't watch the Steel Toe Show, and he's not bothered by the comments, and he doesn't pay attention to that stuff. And you know, he was referring to us as open micers playing radio out of our mom's basement because we're all on the show. And he also said that he doesn't like that Aaron's got his wife on the show, which I found particularly rude. I mean, I thought you loved Aaron's wife. You were threatening to rape her on Twitter. Like, I mean, I feel like, you know, to suddenly turn like that. I'm like, what the hell, man? Somebody's a sore loser. Anyways, on to other not so relevant stories. The king cobra found inside a parked car in India. Oh shit, we have a video. Yeah, I believe we will. This is why I'm not leaving the U.S., man, and why I want to move to Florida. But I feel like, you know, maybe not king cobra, but snake action happens in Florida, and I don't want that. I don't want that at all. We'll go ahead and drop the phone number, since that's got a whole lot of nothing going on right now. Anyways, yes, stop fucking popping that menu up. I hate that shit. Is that like a coat hanger on a stick? The f you using to wrangle that snake? That motherfucker, he's gonna get pissed off. You better have something with some grip to it. I mean, like, the hell are you gonna do with that? That is dumb. Yeah, what are you doing? I don't know what that like, dude, seriously, all you're doing is pissing him off. I love this dramatic music. We have 4 Indian men and 1 snake. Oh shit. We never got to find out who won. I'm gonna say the snake won that battle. I'm gonna say that those guys died. And that snake is on the loose, fanged and dangerous. We should all be very concerned. A man in Kerala, India, called environmental authorities for help when he returned to his car that had been parked for 2 days and discovered a king cobra had taken up residence inside. The man, identified by the surname Kunanjaman, told local forest department officials his car had been parked for 2 days in the Pakad district Palakad district. Thank you, Wilmer, for the chunky rain and the 20 bits. Flip Flap saying, it's definitely not Australia. Everything wants to kill you. I mean, yeah, everything wants to kill you. But it's all so cute. I thought I had a rust bucket, but it will keep the snakes out still. I mean, I don't even know if this was a rust thing. I think it went, I don't know. I don't know how the snake went into the car. Arrived at the scene, removed the snake from the car. The king cobra, estimated to be about 10 years old. Wow. The snake was returned to the wild. King cobras are cold-blooded animals and have been known to enter passenger areas and engine compartments of vehicles in search of warmth. A king cobra was previously rescued from under the hood of a car in December. Well, great. I'm glad we're rescuing snakes. I've had it with these goddamn snakes in my motherfucking car. Oh, David Chandler did. I've had it with all these motherfucking snakes in my motherfucking car. Oh, man. So apparently, that's a problem in India. Well. I don't know. Why'd you leave your car? I mean, I don't mean to victim shame, but why did your car look so appealing to that snake, you know? You ever think about maybe what did you do? Ask the question. How could I improve this situation? How did I bring it upon myself? The person who removed the snake, Sanja El Jakma. and you will know my name is the Lord as I take this snake out of this motherfucking car. I love Samuel L. Jackson. All right, anyways. Didn't know we'd get that much run out of a snake story. I mean, I put that one in there. I was like, here's a quick little bump. That was a lot. Anyhow, so this next one, still in the animal kingdom, but we'll bring it back over to the Americas because we're patriots, god damn it. A deer runs wild through a Minnesota butcher shop. Quite frankly, if this story ends with the deer being released peacefully, I'm going to say that butcher shop. All right, let's check the video. The She Said Butcher Shop. Love the music. Only sounds really gay. Holy fuck! Wow!
Oh my god.
Bambi's an idiot! Go out the hole you made, dumbass! Holy Jesus! Holy fuck! Run, deer, run! Nothing runs like a deer. Bad place to stop. Yes, absolutely. They could have made veal out of that son of a bitch. We've got to watch that again, and I got to pull down the audio because that was loud. Oh my god. That motherfucker came in. Where is the deer crossing sign? Deer knocked himself senseless. Oh yeah, this I think it was a doe. This doe definitely took one to the noodle on this. Thankfully we have those around me. She's kind of cute. I mean, kind of. It just, again, I just feel like, man, you know what we haven't had a lot of today? We haven't had a lot of customers with deer. That's a real shame. I could really go for some venison, you know? How long is it? Holy! What? Where the am I?
Oh my god.
I gotta give this deer this. I'm a deer hunter and I feel bad for that thing. I mean, what drove it to run into the door at top speed, okay? That's my question. That was a lot. It's going for the window. Yeah, it's because it's going for the window and it's missing. The fuck? Where's my mom? Rabies? I mean, does rabies cause that? Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Hope your deer insurance policy is paid up. Yeah, I feel like that was like, oh, is that an act of nature or an act of God? I don't know. I believe a Leroy Jenkins should be saying, all right, yeah, all right, here, we'll give you what you want. We'll do this again. We'll drop the audio a little bit because, like I said, that crash is really loud. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh my god.
It's so funny when it fails. Oh, Bambi. Oh. You got to talk to Thumper about getting that height up, man. Jesus. All right. I think that's the end of that. I don't know. It left the ground, too. I mean, oh. Why is there a deer in here? K-Fallen, I would think there'd be more than one deer in there. It is a butcher shop. I mean, there should be at least one in there. The deer just didn't want to do it anymore. It's like, fuck it. You know, I'm going to go to the butcher shop. I'm just going to solve the problem. Hi, guys. Dinner's here. Oh, alrighty. Just realized I'm not at the best flattering angle on this. I got to work better. I'd love to hear the call to the insurance agent. Yeah, I'm sure the insurance agent in there is going to be like, "Hi, Morris Mutual Insurance. How can we help?" Yeah, deer crashed through the door of the butcher shop. Sounds like a win day for you. Those are the freshest cuts of meat. Deer's just a cannibal, came in for venison. Oh, Jesus. The deer thought it was a kill booth. Oh, just wanted to end it. Yep, like just no more. It's no more point in living life anymore. Okay, well, deer thoughts. This is for what you did to my dad, cocksuckers.
Choose me?
Thank you, Lab Glass, for the sticker and the 100 bits. Let's check where we're at on the whole sticker party situation. Holy crap, we're 200 bits away from a sticker party, so just an FYI, when that happens, you can click on the sticker icon that is on the right side of the screen. It's a little heart with like a little bullseye on it or something. That's for stream stickers. And when the sticker party's going, everybody gets to go nuts with the stickers. So let's all have fun on that. Anyways, God, that was fun. That deer just did not know what the fuck to do. Didn't have a follow-up plan. It's like, all right, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make them pay. And it got in there and was like, shit, forgot how to do the second part. Thank you for the 125 bits. All right. Our next story here is a little weird. Everybody says like life will find a way. Well, this one's out of Puerto Rico, where lizards that once dwelled in forests but now slink around in urban areas have genetically morphed to survive in the city. I mean, that's almost the right sound effect. Thank you for the 25 bits. These motherfuckers are turning brown to blend in with rust and shit. The Puerto Rican crested anole, a brown lizard with bright orange throat fan, has sprouted special... Oh, never mind. They didn't change color. I thought they changed color. It's worse than that. Has sprouted special scales to better climb smooth surfaces like walls and windows, and has grown larger limbs to sprint across open areas, scientists say. We're watching evolution as it's unfolding. Kristen Winchell, a biology professor at NYU, and a main author of the study published Monday in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. As urbanization intensifies around the world, it's important to understand how organisms adapt, and humans can design cities in ways that support all species, Winchell said. Oh, great. Now we got to get everybody. Even the fucking varmints. Isn't that it? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? I mean, kind of. It kind of is, but it's also a little weird. But how do they taste, says No Mario. Yeah, but how long till they evolve a way to hunt us down, man? Mother Nature strikes back through the weird bearded gecko. In urbanization, all right, the study analyzed 96 anoles, lizards, compared... Thank you, Deer Butch, for the 100 bits. I think we're like 100 bits away from a sticker party, so edge of your seat, folks. It could be at any moment. You can hardly get closer to a smoking gun. Well, ask Alec Baldwin. You maybe don't want to. Said Walter Halfrek, an evolutionary ecologist and professor at Vrije University, Amsterdam, who was not involved in the study. Oh. He said he was impressed the scientists were able to detect such a clear genomic signature of adaptation. The ultimate goal within the field of urban adaptive evolution is to find evidence for heritable traits and their genomic architecture. This is starting to get above my head. Winchell said the lizard's physical differences appeared to be mirrored at the genomic level. If urban populations are evolving with parallel physical and genomic changes, we may even be able to predict how populations will respond to urbanization just by looking at genetic markers, she said. The changes in these lizards, whose lifespans are roughly 7 years, can occur very quickly within 30 to 80 generations, enabling them to escape from predators and survive in urban areas, Mitchell said. The larger limbs, for example, enable them to run more quickly across a hot parking lot, and the special scales hold on to surfaces more smooth than trees. Yeah, they can't dig their claws into it, or a squirrel around to the backside, she noted. What? Or squirrel around to the backside. Oh. The scientists chased after dozens of lizards for their study, catching them with their hands or using fishing poles with tiny lassos to snag them. Now I feel like we just need a video of you guys wrangling the squirrels, or not the squirrels, I'm sorry, the lizards. We just need a video of you wrangling the lizards to the Benny Hill theme. I feel like that would be a good time. I almost caught one today. That sounds fun as shit. What'd you do, honey? I went fishing for lizards. They call me the Puerto Rican lizard whisperer. I caught more lizards than anyone else did, and I used only my dick. Also known as the one-eyed lizard. I mean, if you like wrangling lizards, Chevy JB, I guess that's where it's at. You know, when they got 2 turntables and a microphone. I technically have 2 turntables and a microphone. Actually, I have 4. No, I have 2 turntables, each with 2 turntables. They're as slippery as pigs. Oh, they are? Want Benny Hill on the sound alert menu. I used to have Benny Hill in there somewhere. I'll work on that. I'll write that on the note thing here so we can make sure to do that. I got to fill out a tax form for my friend Jonah. I've been forgetting to do that because I'm a horrible piece of shit. And I've been clearing my bowels. I've been clearing off the list of stuff at the bottom. I went through some videos that people sent me. I don't know if someone sent me the one that we're doing for overtime. I don't know where the one we're doing for overtime came from, but the one we're doing for overtime, holy Jesus. The locales of the highest order. Well, not highest order, lowest order. I don't know. Is there an order? But at any rate, emotions, thoughts, the beast within. I'm still remembering that fucking episode of The Cut yesterday that we were ripping on. Jesus Christ, that guy is creepy. Like, if they hadn't caught the Idaho guy, I'd be like, can someone look into this one? How close was he? All right, so Benny Hill. Soundboard. All right, if there isn't one expressly in it, I'll get one made. And so we've got that on the old prep sheet list. There we go. Hooray. So there's that. Done with that. We're kind of clearing up our first hour stories, which is good. A little quickly, which isn't a problem because, like I said, we have a bunch of content, and if we do a hype train, we have a whole slew of videos. I won't be doing anything like happy hour stuff with any hype trains today. I have medical appointments tomorrow, and just can't do that today. Missed stream yesterday. Yard work. Well, it's up there if you want to rewatch it. There was some good stuff in the beginning. The show got hit in half because my Streamlabs froze. I don't know if that was because I was trying to record while I'm dual streaming. I don't know. I have to figure out how to do this shit better. It doesn't come with an instruction manual. Alrighty, where is the button we need? That one. Our next story here, a Texas man finds a South American Cowday on his front porch. Now, I don't know what a South American Cowday is, but the pictures of this thing are adorable. It looks like a ferret with an extremely long tail. And I don't know how you get a South American Cowday on your front porch in Texas. This thing had to move then, man. Authorities in Texas said a San Antonio man walked out of his front porch and spotted something unusual clinging to a pillar, a Cody Mundi. San Antonio Animal Care Services said in a Facebook post that the man found a Cody Mundi, a South American raccoon relative, commonly referred to as a Cody, on his front porch. He wasn't sure what kind of creature was clinging to the pillar of his porch's entryway, looking back at him. All he knew is that he needed help. Jesus, Ned, it's coming right for us. All right, the owner of the Cowday was located in the same neighborhood, and told they could face a $2,000 fine for keeping the illegal pet. After consultation, the game wardens from Texas Parks and Wildlife and our team uploaded the young mammal and brought her to ACS before transferring her into the care of our amazing partners, Wildlife Rescue and Rehabilitation, the Post said. All right, so you just stole a guy's pet. That's a shame. What if the pet and him were friends? He just went on a vacation. He went on a walk. David going, "Aw, I will love him and pet him and call him George." They caught it and busted to New York. Oh, dude, we've got a story about that, too. We've got a video in the second hour. Anybody who says, you know, these migrants are the just salt of the earth people trying to survive. If you need confirmation bias of the opposite, we got that in spades today. So needed help. It is Texas. They have guns. I was gonna get to that. I was like, how much help do you need? You should be just going to your cabinet, shouldn't you? Isn't that like, here's welcome to Texas, here's a gun. Like, isn't that how that goes? That's what I was told. That's why I was looking into moving there. If that's not the case, then I don't know if I want to do that anymore, man. If there's no free guns, what's the point? But again, I contest maybe that animal was happy, you know? It got out for a little bit. It wanted to explore. That's a natural thing for any pet. If my cat got outside, he's probably bound to run around looking a little bit. Although he won't go outside if it's cold out. He's like, screw that. I know I got it good in here. Big Bad Fox 19 saying, howdy, how the fox are you all doing? We're doing great. Howdy, Fox 19. Welcome. Chewing on my lip so I can look more like my hero, Chad. I want my MLC showdown now. I keep trying to watch his show when he goes live. I keep trying to comment and interact with Chad, and he just doesn't want to interact with me. I want my MLC showdown. I say my like I'm entitled to it. I fucking don't think so. Whatever. If I could, though. If I could, I totally would. Anyways, yeah, I'm glad they didn't just put it down like they would if it was any other raccoon. Like, oh, we got to kill it and check it for rabies. Like, oh, I hate that. Is there really no other way to check for rabies? Do we have to murder the fuck? I always thought that was bullshit. Raccoons have been pets for fucking years, man. Centuries even, I believe. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? Some guy talking out of his ass in his basement. Alrighty. Our next story that we have from our first hour stuff, we're kind of flying through this a little fast, is from Channel 5 News. Just waiting for the lieutenant to bring me some files before I can go back to work. So I'm just going to relax here for 5 minutes. Well, thank you. Relaxing here. Thank you, David Chandler, for the jump scare. Got a really bad itch in my nose. Did I freaking lint rolled this thing today already, and there's cat hair on it again? This is a goddamn furball. How does this shit happen? When are the cats rubbing themselves on the microphone? I step away for one goddamn minute, and I come back and floss in my nostril with some cat ass fur. Alrighty, thank you for the 250 channel points, Dear Butch and the Shark. Again, Andrew Callahan, whatever, Callan, I don't remember. No, Callahan. Andrew Callahan's been going through some shit, but I still very much love Channel 5 News and the content that it releases. And this is some of said content. So follow him on the YouTube. That thing always warns you when I do it. I mean, it kind of does. It depends if I'm looking at the screen or not. I'll give you a hint. If you really want to get me with the jump scare, wait until the screen looks like this or looks like, say, this, and that means I'm paying attention to a screen over here and not looking at the one over here, and that will more than likely guarantee that I don't see that pop up. But Yeah, you can't always control that thing. I'm sorry, man. Sorry. Anyways, let's get into this. I might pull the sticker party. Well, I can't pull the sticker party thing down. We're one sticker away from a party. Everybody needs to know how close it is. All right, so this is a channel 5. See, Lab Glass just fucking proved him. David Chandler. Nice tip. Thanks, Johnny. You know, that's what I do. I'm here for you guys. You know, who cares if I make copious amounts of mud every day? It's what we do. It's what we do. All right, so as I've been saying, God dang, man, where did I not get it? It's like it's trying to floss my nose with hair. Where? It's just rude. But thank you for the 100 bits. Okay. So we're going to get back into this story. I did a story recently. I cheated. There's a delay on the sound alerts. What do you mean? Sorry, Johnny. You don't have to apologize. That's why they're there. That's literally what that's all about. And why did my phone go chirpity chirp chirp? Oh, we've got an attachment. I'll have to look into that. I will have to look into that. Alrighty then. Okay. So, supposedly some possible content. I just sent you something that will ruin your childhood. Well, this is something that's about to ruin my adulthood right here. I did a story a while ago on people who weren't handicapped, but they had like a disorder that made them think that they need to be handicapped, and it irritated the piss out of me. I almost think this is worse. Sound alerts doesn't pop in chat until it plays. No idea what we're talking about. I'm assuming it's not for me. Anyways, speaking of not for me, I give you adult baby diaper play.
First to admit, this is the weirdest fucking thing. All the trappings around it. A lot of people confuse it for stuff it isn't.
So for those who don't know, how would you describe what it is that you do?
ABDL is stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lover.
Adult baby diaper lover. And that jump scare can't scare me as much as this gentleman already has. This is like if Harley Quinn and the Joker had a love child that had a crazy problem with sexual identity. I've heard of the term man baby before, but this is literally a whole new level. I mean, Jesus. Jesus. When is it something you should just keep inside? I mean, I feel like we as a nation, as a country, as a planet, as a species, just need to learn that some shit's for the private rooms, you know, some shit's for the, you know, the places people don't see you, you know, where you can dance like nobody's watching, because literally nobody should be. Put them in camp. Wow. That's a strong move. Also, I don't know if you just like recently did that, or it's just a large package, but your diaper seems... I don't want to have to guess whether or not he just filled his diaper. Okay? My God. You'll know. Why does it smell like shit over here? My bad.
Kind of gives you permission to regress into a sort of headspace where you can feel a little safer. It's so easy to overthink constantly and worry constantly.
Holy baby Huey! You don't need to be obsessed with your infancy and your childhood. You need to be obsessed with a treadmill, all right? Why do I feel like this is just a stepping stone for you to kind of be like, hey, I don't have to exercise. I pretend I'm a baby, and this is just baby fat. Oh, God, no, 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 no. Must be a liberal. Who was corrected? The we watching just got in on the pause. Oh, you didn't know? All right, we're 26 seconds in. I'll go back to the beginning for just a second so we can catch you up.
I'll be the first to admit this is the weirdest fucking thing. All the trappings around it. A lot of people confuse it for stuff it isn't.
So for those who don't know, how would you describe what it is that you do?
ABDL, it stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lover. Kind of gives you permission to regress into a sort of headspace where
I guess
you
we
can
won't.
feel
I'm
a
just
little
playing.
safer. It's so easy to overthink constantly and worry constantly. Sometimes the only thing that can really help you put the brakes on all of that is, deliberately putting yourself into a state where, I can sit and color or watch cartoons or...
This is something a person who is completely confident in who they are can do on their own. I watch cartoons all the time. Coloring. Got that down here. Look, I got my own Deadpool coloring book. That's what that shit's about. We got any of these that are really... All right, look, it looks like shit. I don't want to share it. Look, it's not like it's not for public consumption. My point is, you don't need to put on a diaper and shit your pants to be able to fucking color or to like unwind, all right? This is something that you're don't use like the whole I can't get out of my stressful headspace unless I suck on a pacifier while I piss my pants. Been a while since I've been on Twitch. Good to see it's still going strong. Liberalism sucks. Twitch is okay. YouTube is okay. They each have their own things. For me, personally, I got my gripes on both sides of the fence. But I just, I'm doing a show wherever I can. I'm going to try and start doing the Rumble and the D-Live and the Trovo shit. But it's a work. Maybe go for a walk. Sandy Squatch says, I color. Yeah, dude. You can get an app on your phone that lets you color. Like, I hate this idea that these people have these weird kinks or things that they want to do, and they got to act like, well, this is the only way that I can stop being an adult for 5 seconds. No. Speaking confidently as a giant man-child, you can stop being an adult very easily. I am sure there is so eccentric a person that would love to have him. Shoves them up his nose. Shoves what up his nose?
Just kind of do whatever, and I don't have to hold myself to expectations.
Did you enjoy being a kid a lot?
No. Maybe I should say I didn't really have much of a childhood. I felt like I was the adult a lot of the time in my relationship with my parents. To be able to kind of go back and give myself the sort of positive childhood feelings I didn't have, that's what's empowering about this.
You just need therapy. I'm sorry. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. I mean, again, I feel like all of that is stuff you can do without wearing a diaper. And if you do have to wear the diaper, I gotta say, why the hot pants? Why the I so being an adult after 4 shots of fire? Oh, I stopped being an adult after 4 shots of Fireball. Dude, I'm not necessarily an adult. I'm certainly not, Thank you, Wilmer. Why would anyone think this show is immature? Sandy Squash, when he's sick, does he have his temperature taken rectally? God, I don't know. If you go on to Patreon and you subscribe to Channel 5 News, you can catch the entire episode and find out for yourselves. I personally, wow. Just, wow. Oh, that one hurts. Alrighty, so, is the DJ stream dead now? Kind of, for two reasons. One, the setup for the DJ stream, I tried to put it into my computer so I could do it easier. And the stream lags. I can't do it that way. And YouTube can't do a DJ stream. So if I do a DJ stream, it's only on Twitch. And kinda. Okay. Can I request a song? I mean, you can. Good luck with it. I don't think it'll happen. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. The DJ thing. I still have all the equipment. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it like as a special show thing. But then it has to, like I said, it has to be just Twitch. I like dual streaming. Want to keep doing that because I'm trying to grow the whole YouTube thing. I know there's not a lot of people watching, and I know it's delayed and stuff. We got to fix that, and hopefully we'll, I don't know, grow the show and the channel and stuff with that. But I don't like how YouTube doesn't have the sound alerts and the drops. You can't. The best of both worlds, I could have everything we do on Twitch available on YouTube, and we just move to YouTube and do it all on YouTube. That'd be a great world, but we can't. So we don't. All right. Isn't it Thursday? It is Thursday. The DJ stream. I forgot because F YouTube. I mean, there's advantages to YouTube. There's a lot of things I like about streaming on YouTube. Twitch and YouTube have had their problems for me on both sides of the fence. So that's why I like doing both. I kind of get to, double dip, if you will. It helps me enjoy more. Touche, I was just wondering. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what we can figure out, I guess. I mean, I know people want that to come back. The main thing I'm working on right now is trying to figure out how to fix Humpty, because we promised to restore that part of the set. So I'm thinking that's the big project for February, is figuring out how we're fixing it, who's fixing it, what we're doing, and getting that done. All right, so let's pop back over here to our first of two stories that we have for the first hour. Or last of two stories. Jesus, Johnny. Call local boat repair shops. Fanatical Bucks fan, I have that written down. It's on the list. Boat repair shops. There's nothing wrong with the fiberglass portion of it. The problem is the chair innards. So we'll see. We'll see. But I don't know. Maybe a boat repair shop can get it done. All right. Oh, Jesus. Now I have to use the restroom. Okay, since I have to go to the bathroom, we'll pull this up. I got to do one of these that has a few minutes of stuff. Is this the one that's...
The girl will probably be...
All right, this is another clip from Channel 5 News. This is the cringiest group of dudes I've ever seen, and they're going to give us some dating advice. I'll be back in just a minute. I apologize. Ahoy, FYI, this is the only place I will chat in. Tired of arguing. Okay, I'm sorry. Hashtag save the chair. The chair is going to be saved. Humpty has never been under threat of being, disposed of or anything. I just didn't know if I'd bring it back for the show. I'm going to figure out a way to turn the pedestal stand into a rolling thing so I can take it out when I'm not using it. We're going to move the whole setup of the show in terms of the studio. This is all going to change in the next few months because, yeah, sorry. It was right there, and I'm sorry. Here we go. I have an awesome set of tools. Look, I'll get a hold of you. Dear Butch, that might be a thing. I got to figure out how to mount wheels to a fucking wooden platform, and I got to fix the base of a weird-ass egg chair. Then I got to put the lights back in it. It's going to be a process. It's going to take some doing.
Be in front of you at a time when you don't expect it. The cock blocker we got to watch out for is ourselves. Ultimately, we think it's the girls, we think it's the time, we think it's us, we think it's
the haircut.
It's what we think. Every hot girl that you see at some point was a little baby wearing diapers, and at some point will be an elder woman. Our assignment is to shift our mindset. When? Right here, right now.
You're watching Channel 5.
Channel 5. Channel 5.
After an intense few weeks on the road, covering events like the White Lives Matter rally in Huntington Beach.
Kobe Bryant was assassinated by the Quins.
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
And a punk rock concert on the mean streets of Los Angeles. I needed a pick-me-up, so to speak. That's when I discovered Vince, aka the Cock Kelvin, a pickup artist who holds the Guinness Book record for most makeouts in a human lifetime. Over 5,000 makeouts.
Vince Kelvin, the king of makeouts, hands down, over 230 makeouts last year. This guy's insane, a ridiculous game. The best I've ever seen.
Vince is also a salesman. He sells DVDs online, such as Pull Like a Pro, Massive Sexual Momentum, Thunder Texting, Makeout Mastery, and his complete collection, which cost $897. I learned that for only $129, I could join Vince's Brotherhood. And soon, I was invited to a private boot camp at an undisclosed location. I was told nothing else but to meet my contact in the lobby of the Mirage Casino in Las Vegas.
So this right here is where our journey begins. We're in the lobby of the Mirage. What's going on?
Hanging out, enjoying paradise.
Where are we?
The lobby of the Mirage.
And what's important about the lobby of the Mirage?
It's very Mirage-like.
But where are we going after this?
I don't really know. That's the whole adventure of this whole thing, right?
You've been assigned to take us somewhere from here.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to the suite that we have.
And what kind of stuff is going on up in the suite?
Can't really tell you. Yeah, you'll see. I don't know. I don't want to color it for you. I want you to experience it on your own, so.
How you doing?
My name's Andrew. Good to meet you.
This is still the hair. I can't take the hair. I'm so confused. Not even close enough to Magic Johnson. What? I would do a sticker to set off a party, but I can't this week. No worry, Flim Flam. I'm just keeping it up there so people know because, here, we'll put the camera back on. Because it's just like I said, we're one away. So, like, those small stickers or whatever, it'd be like 2 of those or 1 big sticker and it'll happen. So I just want to make sure everybody can get in on it when it happens. That's the only... I'm sorry. I really can't get this nostril itch thing to stop now. Scratching at it like I did a bump. I have no idea what that's like. So, talking again out of my ass. Anyways, let's pick up artist boot camp. I feel like... Dear Butch, come on. I did the last sticker. Well, I mean... Flim Flam, or was it No Mario? Who said it? Flim Flam said they couldn't do it. That they just can't do it this week. I mean, what do you want from them, man? It's there for people who, just chill, dude. Anyways, back to this crazy.
Johnny, what do you know about
David
illegal
Chandler is
narcotics?
hilarious. All right, we're just gonna throw a 10-bit sticker on there.
Andrew, this is a basic structure for interaction flow. First, we gotta make comments. We don't do pickup lines. They're retarded. Wow, your hair.
Wow, your hair looks like... All right, so now we're 40 away? I mean, this is hilarious. You could... All right. What do I know? Anyways, I like Andrew looking in the camera there and then kind of giving
Johnny,
it the funny...
What do you know about illegal narcotics?
All right, it's now 30. The funniest part about all of this is that Andrew here, with what he's recently been accused of, maybe could have used some of the advice of this boot camp. Maybe he took some of it too far to heart. I don't know. Let's find out.
You could say
Your hair.
you go, wow,
Johnny?
interesting outfit. Ideally, we
What do
say
you know
cool.
about illegal narcotics?
All right, so we're just going to throw a bunch of bits in the show 10 at a time. Sweet, cool, awesome. Sticker party is like on the verge, I think, now. Yeah, we're like two 10-bit stickers away, or any sticker over 10 bits. See? And then we went exceedingly over. That's just... So now everyone gets a chance to sticker the screen. If you've been waiting, now is your moment.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here, Bukkake the Boot Camp. Sticker the shit out of these bitches. We got a spot on the screen. Someone who didn't consent to being filmed is blurred out. I appreciate that person. The only one who's shown any reasonable sense this far. Licensed to Dill jumping onto the guy on the right. So sweet. I love the giant black hole open mouth landed on the blurred out person. Trying to see if we got our wish. We did! It's still going. This is what I'm always hoping for, is that the sticker party ends and the stickers just keep going. But I think we've kind of reached the end there. I think we're only falling off now. Yeah, we have no new additions. Okay. So that's the end of the sticker party. We can keep that away now. Thank you all so very much. Good fun. Do we have anything more on this? Is the boot camp going to keep giving us any? She's like, who listens to this guy? Pickup artist?
Interesting. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Look, I feel like if you're wearing this outfit, this whole cowboy hat, leather, what is that? Is that like a sword fighting like guard thing? Like, are you cosplaying? What are you about to raid a dungeon? What is that? I just can't get enough of the laugh track. Yeah, dude, it's addictive. It is really addictive. It's not a rhinestone cowboy. He's more like a rhinestone down boy. Down boy. I have an open mind, but come on, says Flim Flam. I mean, at a certain point, like, don't get me wrong. I see stuff like this outfit that guy's wearing, and I think, oh, that's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind wearing that to, like, Renfest or, like, a cosplay thing, like, if I was getting dressed up. But I don't know that I would wear that to boot camp. Pickup line boot camp. Even the Dixie Chicks would not do him. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of women not doing him, which is why he went to boot camp. By the way, great pause here for Andrew. Oh, man. I feel like that could be Photoshopped. Thank you, David, for the 500 bits. This is with all the stuff that's been coming in. If we can boot a party off, that might still get the sticker party stuff in there. The hype train thing, that'd be great and help all out. But yeah. Alrighty, Andrew, you look like you're sucking a dick, and you, Mr. Cowboy person, I hate that I almost have glasses that look like yours, and I don't know if I can keep looking at you because you're starting to make me regret life choices I've made. That's how bad you're doing. Is you're making me regret myself.
Who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Look at a woman and
Tier
go, I wonder
100.
what her insecurity
Thank you, David Chandler, for the 100 bits. Thank you very much.
are. They are pickup artists.
What the?
We will run into each other again.
Look at a woman and go, I wonder what.
Sorry, I sneezed. Chandler going, who's next? I mean, we'll see. If people feel like doing it, we can do it. If not, you've certainly done a lot, sir. You're nothing more needed, but thank you.
Frankersy 100, let's go.
All right, so now I guess Deer Butch is thrown in, so then we got to be on the edge. I think like 2 more would probably pull it off. So
Cheer 100.
Tanker Yanker with 100, so that's got to be getting close now. Why isn't the thing popping up? I haven't changed any settings. It should be. That's how this thing works. What are you doing, Twitch? Looks like a hippie skunk passed out on his head. I mean, it kind of does. He also kind of looks like an actor, and I can't place who, and it's driving me nuts. But again, these guys... Again, Andrew Cowan's the same one who introduced us to the men that gave us the amazing sound drop of the ball slap, which I'm a huge fan of. Ugh. So, all right, now we're 1 away, so the train is close. That's on the edge. 1 other person with a sub or a taco night, thing of that nature. Thank you, liberalism sucks. Again, I feel like this is punishment, but, you know, appreciation comes in many forms. Sometimes it's self-hating. You know, that's what we do. Anywho.
Cheer 100.
And that ought to do it.
Here comes a train, a busy little
Hopefully we can have everything count in there so that it'll be all nice and taken care of from the start. Dear Butch, I really need the train song.
Here comes a train, and here comes driver 10-2. Wahey! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the train today. Here comes a train!
I don't know.
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower.
David Chandler at 20 subs. Holy shit, thank you. Jesus Christ, thank you. Let's
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell. You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David.
All right, and then let's get that cowbell. And I gotta get back over here. We'll do this for a little bit more. If it starts getting boring, we'll bail out on this one and get to one of our other Hype Train videos. This dude is alarming.
Come on, Jim!
I love tattoos. I'm going to be doing a comedy thing at a tattoo festival this March.
Cheerwell 100. Oh yeah, a train. I had to hop over from YouTube so I didn't miss it. Bring on the chunkers. Boom. Shamrock 10,000.
Holy shit, thank you. We've gone through a couple levels of the train already, so let's get this video going. I got controlled burns to catch up on. Yeah, we can't happy hour stuff today because I got medical appointments in the morning, so can't be drinking today.
Her insecurities are.
They are pickup artists. And
that hair is scary.
These are their stories.
Dude,
how's it going, guys?
If you're gonna zoom in on your face, you spend all that time on your hair. Could we spend some time on like the complexion? Just something like an acne treatment or just a concealer. Ryan the Garbage Man gets a sub. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're on front page now. That's exciting. I shouldn't be, but hooray. Front page. All right.
My name is Stanley.
All right. I love the editing already. I don't know if Andrew does it himself or he has other people do it. I've been a big fan of this stuff. I watch his shit on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to his Patreon. Apparently, he might be embroiled in some bullshit, so you might want to look into that first. But anyways, this dude looks like a Chad.
I'm a singer. And just looking for that pure self-expression so I don't hold back and really acknowledge who I am at the core.
Holy God. I don't think anything can help him. Flim Flam. My ears. Dude, I pulled the volume down. I pulled the audio down. I just got a sketchy sounding phone call saying I won a Publishers Clearinghouse car. So much blood. Be right back. Alrighty, Flim Flam. We're at level 6, 55% of that hype train. Again, thank you all for that support. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. So here we go.
My name's Akash Inti.
Name, Akash Inti. I also go by Air, my initials. I am born May 28th, so I'm a Gemini. Air. And what was the last one?
Total number of makeouts.
Like ever, or over the past like 24 hours? I mean, I haven't counted them, right? But like I said, like yesterday, like probably in the hundreds.
For sure. So what brought you out?
Probably in the hundreds. So then why are you here if you're slaying that much puss? I don't believe you.
Out here. Vegas, I mean, come on. What else, you know? Catching up with some of the guys, though.
Number of makeouts I've had is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a big amount. But I'm not sure if I can count them on my hands. It would be over.
I really don't think. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but ladies, are any of you gals getting moist on this shit? Like, I mean, I just feel like I hear these guys talking, and I'm like, But do you, though? But do you? I just, like, because that's a creepy face you have. And a creepy face when you talk. I'm not an artist, but I bet you I got 150 makeouts. Good for you.
30. Around 30.
David Chandler, desert climate for the women, I'd say. Yeah, I know. We're a large. We're big with the broads here, but yeah.
Not more than 40, I don't think. No. Yeah,
Not more
Vince
than
is the
40.
master.
What can you tell us about Vince?
Where to start, right? There's so many things. Everything from the look, the fashion, and everything like that. But also, like, truly, and Marvel.
No, she's paid for this. She's paid for this. This is gross.
Like, communicator, not only with women on the streets, but just overall, right?
I remember I went through a haunting once, and he was like one of the few guys that picked up the phone like at 12 a.m.
You went through a what?
Haunting?
What happened?
Ooh, there was like weird spirit that latched onto my little sister, but it got pretty intense, you know, shit moving around. I'm like, who the hell do I call? Each and every one of the students, we're here for like different reasons.
Throughout the years, some people say, this guy is crazy. Oh, he's got...
Yeah, this guy is crazy. He paid beautiful women to take pictures, and then he sold that. This guy is crazy. Thank you for that.
Cheerwell
Hype
100. Do cousins count? What about priests or uncles?
Thank you for that hype train. He gave the camera herpes. I mean, I think he did. I think, and I don't know that I can keep going on this. If you want to watch more of that Pickup Artist Boot Camp, you can go to Andrew's channel. God, that's disgusting. I just couldn't keep going. Alrighty, we've got a couple videos. Alrighty. There's some trashy people. Let's see if let's load a couple of them up here and see what we have. Come on. Do the thing. There's that. Holy Jesus, what is this? Oh God, we're not doing this. I watched this. It was bad. And I can't do it again. I cannot do that one again. So we won't. All right, here we go. Boom. Honestly, I couldn't count all my makeouts on 2 hands. Oh, wow, this thing went twice. Oh, no. I mean, I hate that guy, but I don't want to rip on him with those videos. I feel like that's a dick move. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, all right. This one's going to be fun. So, apparently, as a female, I say fucking no. Yeah, see, I figured. I could, dick. You could what? You could keep going on that video? You want to keep going on that? I mean, we'll play this quick little beach thing first. Of course, there you were, 2 hands. Alrighty. Here we go.
Damn, dude, you just got smacked.
It doesn't work for me.
What's that?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Booth Kai following the channel. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard. Following the channel. That's awesome. Let the man put his shorts on. That's the thing. He's doing gratuitous gestures and lowering his shorts on purpose. He's being a douche canoe. But it's kind of the way that he gets seen too. That's fun. I'll just pull my camera down for this next part.
Oh, shit! I dare you, touch that girl! Touch that girl and I'll get on you like Rosie O'Donnell in a buffet! Come on, me fat ass! Fucker! You look like you never be a fucking Big Mac, motherfucker!
Damn, go at it!
Big Mac! You a McDonald's sponsor? I love...
Damn!
Go! And I love Big Macs! Don't you say another goddamn bad word about them!
And I love Big Macs!
Somebody's gonna protein in a week than you take in a year, bitch! Let's do something!
Oh, I take more protein in a week than you do in a year, bitch. Like, I gotta admit, for a fat kid, he's talking back pretty good.
Big Mac! You a McDonald's sponsor? I love...
Damn!
Go! And I love Big Macs! Don't you say another goddamn bad word about them! Yeah!
Somebody's
I take
gonna
more protein in a week than you take in a year, bitch! Let's do something!
Hey, come back!
Let's do something!
Hey!
Let you before I go to sleep after I fuck your mom!
Oh, shit!
I mean, the more protein in a week than you do in a year. Bravo. But the fuck your mom. That guy rules. Yeah. Let's go back. I gotta get back. I had the audio down too though. The Rosie O'Donnell line is my favorite too.
Oh, shit! I dare you, touch that girl! Touch that girl and I'll get on you like Rosie O'Donnell in a buffet! Come on, me fat ass! Fucker! You look like you never be a fucking Big Mac, motherfucker!
Damn, go at it!
Big Mac! You a McDonald's sponsor? I love...
Damn!
Go! And I love Big Macs! Don't you say another goddamn bad word about them! Yeah!
Somebody's
I take more
gonna
protein in a week than you take in a year, bitch! Let's do something!
Hey, come back!
Let's do something!
Hey!
Let you before I go to sleep after I fuck your mom!
Oh, shit! Hey! Hey, you brought your mom into it! Hey, you brought your mom into it!
Get the fuck out of here!
Hey, you brought your mom into it, bro!
How have you failed to button up your pants at this point? Is that Chad? The one threatening to fuck his mom? I mean, no. This person has an upper lip. I could see where you could get confused. No, the other guy though, I'm saying like, dude, why are your pants still fucking falling around?
Let's see who's fat! Huh? Hey, yo, where the fuck you go? Tommy, come on.
Like everyone's cheering him on.
Hey, Tommy, come on.
Hey, hell yeah, Tommy.
Hell
So
yeah.
what? Why are we?
Black Hawks.
Okay, now this is
I'm
getting
trying to
dumb.
get this shot on World Star right now.
I'm gonna try to get this on World Star. All right. Yep. This is why young people are dumb. You didn't follow the action properly, my friend, and you let it peter out. Now it's not worth watching. All right, Tommy, sweep the leg, dude. I feel like Tommy could win that, especially if he goes like ham and starts really biting on that guy. Tommy like wingy. All right, so we did that. That was this one. So then what's this one? Let's pull this up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, there's a guy on YouTube that I think I need to start following more because he's got almost he's got 1.79 thousand subscribers. So he's got almost 2,000 subscribers, right? But apparently he keeps quitting YouTube. He keeps saying, I'm done with YouTube. And so here we are. This is from 22 hours ago. And it's the video from 2003. It's been 95 days since he last quit YouTube. This video, once again, saying he's going to quit YouTube. Apparently he does this for views. So I'm not going to say you should like, subscribe, or follow this guy. I just, I mean, why do you keep quitting, man? I'm sure it's for a good reason. I'm sure you're not butthurt about anything. Let's go.
Hey, everyone. Shoe nice.
All right. You have bodies. This man... I have no evidence. This is entirely an opinion of mine that I'm speaking out of my ass, but allegedly, in my opinion, check his backyard.
Well, basically, for the last 12 years, I've said I'm quitting YouTube, and then I came back.
Yeah.
Well, either way, you can comment, and I'll leave the comments up that you said we'll see you tomorrow. And then like a year from now, 2 years from now, you'll be like, wow. Because there's things out there in life and on the internet better than YouTube. Either way, this will be my last slam, guys. A Budweiser can. People like Steve will do it, prove that you don't need YouTube to be successful. So here goes the last one. On your mark. Game face.
Is this airing at 45?
Shoe nice.
No, this is not. Turn it up a little. You're right. I should. He is remarkably quiet. Again, the whispering thing makes you sound like some sort of creep. I'm gonna say it. It's a little freaky. The quiet whisper. But here we go. Shoe Nice threatening to leave us. Now, I'm doing this this piece right now and ripping on this very disturbing individual because apparently he's been doing this like clockwork. So we'll see him come back in a little bit if he does, and we'll rip the shit out of him or not. Here we go.
People like Steve will do it, prove that you don't need YouTube to be successful. So here goes the last one. On your mark. Game face. Shoe nice.
So this guy's just drinking? I can't imagine why your show doesn't do well. You couldn't even do it in one go? It's just a beer in a can.
Either way, a lot of people would say I didn't finish it.
David Chandler says fail. I will say this. Some people need to realize that you shouldn't be doing this on the internet. You need to see a therapist, my friend. Because, Jesus, this is creepy. Sounds like Mountain Man from Duck Dynasty. He almost sounds like the grandfather of, like, the Whisper Killer. No, just shut up and listen.
You gotta go out with a bang. So, yeah.
That wasn't a bang. That was a 3-sip whisper. And it was a Budweiser. No offense, but a bang might be a little bit louder on the vocals or maybe a better mic. I don't know. There's a lot of air I'm hearing out of this. Very creepy, says Rexstar. Yeah, very, very creepy. I'll admit my set isn't the nicest. But there's a little effort in that. I mean, you just like have a sheet that you doodled on. But anyways, so this is our last chance with him. So I 3-sip whisper sounds like a cool drink. I mean, it was how many times you hit the can?
Somewhere, get a cameo off of me if you miss me. Link is in the description and the top comment. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta walk away. It was a legendary 12 years. We met
No, it wasn't.
friends. We met foes. But now it's time to clean my toes. Thank you.
That is creepy as fuck, man. just that is. I'm sorry. I said it before and I say it again. I'd be very surprised to find out that guy does not have bodies somewhere. Very, very surprised. But anyways, that was, let's go to videos, and let's go to recently uploaded. So 22 hours ago. Before that, he's 2 weeks ago. Before that was a month ago. So we'll see if he comes back in a couple of weeks. His views were dropping, and apparently he does this every once in a while. Alrighty. His wife remains are just off cam. I like to stay close to the women I have disappeared. I mean, dude, seriously, man, that was creepy as fuck. And if you want to leave YouTube, here's the best way to do it. Listen, here's all you got to do. Get a note and paper. You won't see me do this anytime soon, but here's all you got to do. You just stop posting on YouTube. And that's literally it. That's all you do. You don't tell people you're leaving YouTube. Nobody believes you if you make a video saying, hey, I'm leaving YouTube. You make a video explaining why you left YouTube. If people start asking you, hey, where did you go? Why did you leave YouTube? But like I said, I'm sure we won't see him in a couple weeks. So let's go ahead and do that. Do I want to do this one? I don't think I do. It's older. It was interesting at the time, but not really. We've got someone that sent me a video, so I'm going to pull that up quick and see if we'll discover that live in living color. Boom. There we are. What is it? Oh, the official trailer for Velma. Yeah, I saw this. The only problem with that is that I don't know if I'll get in trouble for that because it's an HBO Max thing. So I don't want to put that up there. Otherwise, I would. But yeah, I saw that. That looks cringy as shit. So we got 2 stories we got to get through, and then we got to move through some other stuff because when we hit overtime, which we're already guaranteed for, so thank you all for everything. When we hit overtime, we're doing a bit of a deep dive on 2 lolcows that made their first podcast, and I quite frankly, wow. I won't say you should. All right, anyways, we'll get to that in time. I don't want to ruin it. Here we go. Let's jump over here. How do you do Scooby-Doo without Shaggy and Scooby? Well, when your aim is to make an LGBT plus positive message, you can't have Shaggy and Scooby. Those are dudes. They'll bring Shaggy and Scooby back, but that's only when Shaggy and Scooby start fucking, man. That's what it's going to be. When Shaggy starts realizing that the best Scooby snack he could ever give Scooby is his dick, his own mushroom head, if you will. Let me take off my pants first. Who's that for? You or me? Obviously you. That's gross. I don't want to get in on that. Alrighty, so here we go. Back into the news and stuff. I lived an honest life. George Santos incredibly defends his fabricated resume and insists he has never been accused of doing bad things in an interview with Matt Getz on Steve Bannon's podcast. Oh, wow. Do we have a clip of it, or is it just... Yeah.
At Rush Order Tees, we love get your shirt together with high-quality custom tees. Just so you know, that's not all we do.
Going forward, one of the principal critiques I've heard is that a lot of money was donated to your campaign by you, $700,000, I believe. Where did it come from?
Well, I'll tell you where it didn't come from. It didn't come from China, Ukraine, or Burisma. How about that?
Well, yeah, that is an answer. I mean, I also put money into my campaign when I ran. I had to sell some of the property that I had acquired in my life in order to fund something that I really believed in. And, you know, when I was raising money.
It was for Velma. No, Shaggy was black. You didn't catch Shaggy was black in that. I mean, I just saw a dog. I didn't see
money
Cowday.
for different charities. I always tried to put my own money in first. And so, when you donated that money to your campaign, is there anything else you can say about the work you did that was the origin of those resources?
Look, I've worked my entire life. I've lived an honest life. I've never been accused, sued of any bad doing. So, it's.
I mean, you have been accused of lying your ass off for your whole campaign recently. Controlled bird number 3 for those of you keeping up at home. Holy balls. 3 to go. Yeah, you have been kind of, like financing your own campaign. Sure. That's only a little questionable. The whole lying about everything about who you are, I feel like that's not a good thing, but okay.
It's the equity of my hard-working self, and I've invested inside of me. Like I said, it didn't come from Burisma. It didn't come from Ukraine, Russia, China, unlike some folks that we all know that get money from those sources.
Inside the Beltway of Washington,
I've seen how socialism destroys people's lives because
Why do I feel like you're trying to sell me a fucking ad now? Creepy as shit. Alrighty. So yeah, he's it didn't come from China or Ukraine. He kind of diverts instead of answers. I don't really like it. The guy's lying his ass off all the time, and I've never been accused of doing bad things. You have been accused of lying through your teeth. Just shows that the leftists are racist. They made the member of Mystery Inc. that's a cowardly stoner that runs fast black. Again, I didn't think he was black. I just thought he was a dog. I think that might be an example of people reading too much into it. I mean, he was a brown colored dog, but it was a dog. Like, that wasn't fun. Thank you. I didn't see who that was. I was too busy cringing. But that was awesome. Thank you so much for that. Let's get right back into it. So, that's the story from him with that. All right, let's just play it because it happened. Brain fart. The dog's name was Scooby, not Shaggy, retard. All right, Scooby. Yes, I am retarded. Why? I thought Scooby was just a dog. I didn't see black or white. I didn't see race. So AOC must have a dozen gas stoves in her house. I don't know about that. I'm sure it wouldn't be surprising.
It doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell.
Thank you. Claw is my name for following the channel. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So back to what we were saying. This is again one of those wonderful instances in New York and liberal cities where it's like, hey, we know better than you, regardless of what you think. And since the capitalism and capitalistic market, all that, since we won't let the market bear true on that, we'll just tell you can't do what we don't like. Stuttering like a muttering prick over here. Alrighty. Holy Jesus, they have really muted that lady's hoo-ha ditties. Alrighty, now on New York Governor Kathy Hochul. The only black Shaggy I'm interested in is the musician. Fair enough. New York Governor Kathy Hochul plans to ban gas stoves in new homes and commercial buildings by the end of the decade, to the fury of residents. New York State may see a ban on gas stoves in new buildings and homes by the end of the decade as officials seek to combat climate change. See, it's not that there's a problem with the gas stoves causing issues. It's no, we're combating climate change. You mean that thing that you believe in that not necessarily everyone else does. And how does this necessarily combat climate change? I feel like a gas stove doesn't really add to climate change. Is that what it is? Are we boiling too much with gas? The only people dumber than AOC are the people who voted her into Congress. I would agree with you with that, Battle Brother Zio. I think AOC is a person of remarkably little intelligence and substance, and I think the people that blindly support her are more so. However, you know, got to go with your thoughts and your feelings. I need that dude's space out thing at the end of the cut. I need that to just have a video clip. Fuck that. I must now buy one to combat their bullshit. No, Morio, how about furnaces? Yeah, that'll be, again, I don't see any logic in any of this. I just see it being a thing. The potential ban has a contentious conversation in the U.S. since federal officials called the household appliance a hidden hazard, with new research linking gas stoves to childhood asthma. Buildings are the largest source of emissions in our state, accounting for a third of our greenhouse gas output. If passed, New Yorkers may see only electric stovetops in new developments by 2030. Current buildings would not be impacted, so residents would not be forced to swap out their stovetops. Chefs in the Big Apple worry that the ban on gas stoves in new developments, including restaurants, will hinder the quality of food. Yeah, dude, it's going to ruin that shit. Food guru Stratus Morphagen, the managing director of the Brooklyn Chop House, said the ban is a bad Yelp review waiting to happen. Electric can work for fast casual, however. With fine dining, it is impossible to function with an electric kitchen. The New York Post said, imagine a guest ordering a 2 or 3 pound whole fish. It usually takes 40 to 50 minutes to cook. Now it will take 2 hours. He claimed the electric stoves will tank it and bring growth to a halt and destroy our industry. Entrepreneur James Milos and Civet Hospitality added that he has cooked with an electric stove before, and the quality of food is noticeably different. I have never looked at electric because it has never been able to do the same job. The governor also plans to take her green agenda a step further by barring water heaters and oil furnaces in new developments. What do you mean barring water heaters? So people just don't have hot water? If Hochul's agenda passes, New Yorkers may see a ban on fossil fuels by 2025 for newer, smaller buildings, and in 2028 for newer, larger buildings. Jesus. The funny part is that those that are screaming capitalists or fascists are the same people that support the idea that the government should decide who and what products should be allowed to compete in the common market, which I'm pretty sure is fascism. Yeah, and I'll tell you what it definitely isn't. It isn't capitalism. Capitalism is the idea of deciding, the market decides, all the products are out there, they're available, and if you charge too much for your product is going to get outbid. If you pass out an inferior product, you run the risk of someone making a superior product and you getting thusly outbid. It's why, and thank you for saying that, Claus, my name, first thing in the chat, very much, thank you. If you thought regular people hated government before, wait till they pass all this bullshit. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the same kind of shit that we saw in LA and California? They just kept passing this kind of shit, and people left or they embraced it. But again, I don't know. Maybe this is finally the straw that breaks the camel's back. But personally, as someone who's worked with professionally and privately in cooking, there's only one type of electric stovetop that I would trust at all, and it is completely not economical to use in any sort of professional setting because it would be ridiculously expensive. It's electric cooktop. It's convection. Keep voting blue. Suck it. Oh, fuck. I got to start keeping a better eye on that chat on that for the YouTube. We got to try. Oh, we're over 100 subscribers on YouTube. 107 subscribers. Yay. Fuck Joe Biden. I'll tell you this. Here's one thing I'm very much annoyed with. I'll cut loose politically on this. I wasn't a fan of Donald Trump as president, but I am really sick of all the people who act like Donald Trump and January 6th was this big deal and this horrible thing, with more and more of what's going on with Joe Biden. If Trump is a horrible crook and, this big baddie, I'm sorry, you can't tell me Joe Biden isn't. It's just the way it is. I love my natural gas stove. It's badass. has a built-in griddle. Yeah, I've got a griddle plate for mine. I love my stove. It has a convection oven, and I love that. Everyone needs to replace their propane grill with a George Foreman grill. There you go. I'll say this. I like cooking with my Instapot, but no, you're not replacing gas to me. It's just far too efficient economically, and it's a better cooking mechanism. It's just, my house might blow up, but it's cheaper than electric. I mean, you do run that risk. It goes deeper than Biden. There's a hidden group, the power behind the throne. This can be seen throughout history. Oh, I would absolutely believe that, Master Meatball. But I'm just saying right now, Biden is just a puppet. I'm just saying, as far as puppets go, he's a dirty, dirty puppet. And so I have a problem with all of the people who were up in arms. You only get the government you choose to tolerate. Those who believe their vote will free them from the current tyranny and selective justice afoot are only fooling themselves. There's only one way out of tyranny. I mean, I can't endorse any sort of calls to action, so Danger Bell Wolf told her, woot woot on Gratz. Biden is just a puppet. Yeah, we did. You don't need a stove once they have you. You can take my stove from my dead, warm potholder hands. A dirty puppet who sharts himself. So it's a self-soiling puppet. Where was Toastmaster's comment? All right, and get ready to see a ton of King of the Hill memes because of this anti-gas stove BS. Yeah, and again, the reason they're coming at it... Thank you for that laugh track. But yeah, the reason they're coming at it is, again, our green agenda. I don't know that this solves that. And again, you're going to, even if America gets totally clean, the world's a whole thing. You can't, I don't know. What am I, some guy talking out his ass? What am I, a governor? Alrighty, the ban on fossil fuels. Did we cover that? Meanwhile, as the contentious debate over the gas stove heats up, the White House press secretary confirmed appearances on Wednesday that Joe Biden was not coming after America's gas stoves. Yeah, sure. The president does not support banning gas stoves, and the Consumer Product Safety Commission, which is independent, is not banning gas stoves, she said. So I guess it's just New York. Just move to a different city. Alrighty. Anyways, these are the same idiots in California also think people shitting in the streets is clean. How is that clean? I mean, honestly, the dog shitting in the street wasn't clean. That's why a responsible dog owner is supposed to pick up after your pooch. Fanatical Bucks fan, I'm going to see if I can move my gas stove upstairs so Biden can't get it. Yeah, I keep my gas stove in the attic. Its name is Anne. It's where I cook all my Franks. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we got that done. We're coming up on the last hour, and we haven't even opened our second hour story. So I am excited for all of that because we've got a couple of things in the second hour that we're going to love to do. Oh, Jesus, I just really fucked shit up. The hell did I just pull off? No idea. All right, so that's the first hour stuff done. You were correct in hanging your head after that one, sir. Joe Berger saying, don't move to Florida. Why should I not move to Florida? Are you just saying you don't want New Yorkers to move to Florida over the gas stove thing? But anyways, I think we had, Biden was on the thing. So we got to do the Biden thing. We got to do Shakira for sure. So, all right, let's load this stuff up here. All right. Points of special counsel. I'm going to drop the audio here. An alligator might eat you. Yeah, dude, I fucking can't fight off an alligator. I ain't going to go to Florida. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. I have a friend I want to visit in Florida. My buddy Daniel lives out there. Oh, God, we got to do this for sure. So we're going to be talking about the migrants that got sent to New York. We're going to be talking about a group of people that want to seek reparations. There's a man in California who nearly...
This whole midnight ride thing is getting really... But the HPPD-resistant weeds are coming. We've got verdict herbicide. Verdict herbicide? Yeah.
What the... You people? Alrighty, so we got a guy whose car almost got who almost got crushed in his car. We've got a lady who is very, very upset that the school will not allow her child to identify the way that it wants to. And so she's going to make a rational, reasonable argument as to why her child should be allowed to use its chosen gender identity. Because, you know, that's all you see out of that trans movement is calm, rational people who are willing to have the debate in a civilized manner. Alrighty, so this is a quick story we're going to hit over here. Too dangerous here. The leftists and the Dems think doing this will make people happy, but it will just make the country break out in war bands that hate all left-wingers. I mean, that doesn't sound creepy at all. Clip is up. What clip is up? What clip is up? Is there a clip? Clip what is up? What clip is up? Chaos is what they desire. Danger Bear Wolf Turtle clip is up. I don't know what clip you're talking about. Did I do something clip worthy? All right, whatever. I can't dawdle on this shit. We got to get moving. The White House has found another stash of classified documents at Biden's home in Delaware. So, what is it? AG Garland has appointed a special counsel to investigate Biden's classified documents. Now, again, as people have largely said, well, Master Meatball, because we're busy fighting each other, they take over. Well, I've always said that the parties are more working together than you think in terms of using stagnation to keep things from really changing. But, yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't side with either party. Coordinated chaos, keeping us divided since December 1913. Okay. No idea that was a thing. This is where I need to do more history lessons. All right, so Attorney General Merrick Garland on Thursday appointed a special counsel to investigate President Biden's handling of classified documents dating back to the Obama administration. Garland tapped Robert Hur, a former U.S. attorney, to handle the investigation. The Justice Department escalated it to a special counsel investigation for a mere review on Thursday after a second round of stashed classified documents was found inside the garage of Biden's Wilmington, Delaware home. The first documents were found inside of the Washington offices of the Penn Biden Center think tank. Earlier today, I signed an order appointing Robert Hur, a special counsel, for the matter I have just described, Garland said. Thursday, after outing the located documents, the documents seized authorizes him to investigate whether any persons or entity violated the law in supervision of any official of the department, but he must comply with the regulations, procedures, and policies of the department. I mean, I feel like if we, again, we got a video on this. We'll do that. I'm sure it's an ad first. Again, I feel like if we look into any official, we see this exact same shit. But let's just start digging up all the president's residences.
As a special counsel, pursuant to Department of Justice regulations governing such matters. In keeping with those regulations, I have today notified the designated members of each House of Congress of the appointment. I'm joined today by John Lausch, the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois, who conducted the initial investigation into the matter.
Oh, I bet that guy's a real Lausch mouth. I heard he always has to turn it down. He has a tendency to get really Lausch. 23 December 13th. Oh, God damn it. Fuck you, Fox, and your need to kick me over into stuff that I was not. God damn it.
The weeds are...
Anyhow, the DOJ itself is corrupt. Yeah, the Department of Justice might be corrupt. I have no idea. I'm not jumping on that bandwagon. I'm not fighting for anyone's... I'm not fighting for causes. I'm mostly just making fun of shit. That's kind of where we've been my whole life.
Well then.
Can we get this over with? 2 seconds. Boom. All right, I guess I have to play this uninterrupted because if I stop it, we have to skip.
As a special counsel, pursuant to Department of Justice regulations governing such matters. In keeping with those regulations, I have today notified the designated members of each House of Congress of the appointment. I'm joined today by John Lausch, the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois, who conducted the initial investigation into the matter that I will describe today.
Again, I don't think that this is a big crime.
On the evening of November 4th, 2022,
but I think this
the National
points out...
Archives Office of Inspector General contacted a prosecutor at the Department of Justice. It informed him that the White House had notified the archives that documents bearing classification markings were identified at the office of the Penn Biden Center for Diplomacy and Global Engagement, located in Washington, D.C.
That does sound a little
That office was not authorized for storage of classified documents.
Oh.
The prosecutor was also advised that those documents had been secured in an archives facility. On November 9th, the FBI commenced an assessment consistent with standard protocols to understand whether classified information had been mishandled in violation of federal law. On November 14th, pursuant to Section 600.2b of the Special Counsel Regulations,
oh, this is boring.
I assigned U.S. Attorney Lausch to conduct an initial investigation to inform my decision whether to appoint a special counsel. Mr. Lausch has served as the U.S. Attorney in Chicago since 2017.
How these reprobates sleep at night is a complete mystery. I can explain that one to you very well on high thread count sheets. It's kind of part of the gig. You don't get into this game if you have a conscience or if you feel bad or if you give a shit about people. That's not how this works. No. This is all about doing you and making sure you do the people you need to do so you can keep doing you. Case in point, Santos, all right? If anyone had applied for a job in the real world and completely lied on their resume, and it was revealed immediately after being hired that you were completely full of shit, there wouldn't be calls for your resignation. That would be your boss going, hi, it turns out the pretenses we hired you on were utter fabrications. Say goodbye to your job. That's how it works, you know? If I claim to be a comedian, like, let's just say in this hypothetical situation, my name is Chad. And I claim to be a comedian. Claim to be the greatest comedian in my area, and that I'm super busy doing stuff because I'm a super busy, funny comedian. Not an open micer. All right. Well, that can be fact-checked. You can check whether or not you're performing at venues or whether or not you're just performing at like a single comedy club. You know, like I say I'm a comedian, but you can check whether or not I actually perform comedy, you know, whether or not I do a show performing comedy. It's whatever. You can look into those things. You can't sit there and go, oh, by the way, I just, you know, I feel that's how it is. I just had a brain fart now. Alrighty, they pretty much have to now since they did it to Trump. Maybe JB is going to die. I mean, well, but like I was saying on the Santos thing, suspicious pause. What the?
The weeds are coming! The weeds are...
This is why we're deleting this. Fox News, seriously, go fuck yourself. I forget who it was. Somebody told me what the app is or what the thing is to download the ad blocker thing. I've got to get that, and unless like the news sites stop it, God, I wish you could just sue Fox. Just sue them. You guys can't go 5 seconds without stuffing these ads down. Like, go yourselves. They have taken a once noble service that one nation and turned it into a scheme for self-enrichment and a platform for a political agenda that is repugnant to the Constitution of the United States. I mean, yeah. But here's the other thing, though. And this is, like, I don't mean to defend them. Claw is my name. I don't mean to defend them. But here's my thing. Where are the decent people? Where are the decent people running for office? I feel like, and no offense, I feel like I even look locally, man. Finding decent people, like in your local government, is still a hard thing to do. It just seems like the schemers are in it more and more. There's a lady who used to be known as Natalie Ringsmith. I don't know what her last name is now. But she's a schemer and a climber. And she's a dark spot in local politics. And those people are everywhere. I mean, I just don't think there's decent people in politics. I don't think there's a lot of decent people in general. Decent people don't run for office, as Battle Brothers EOC. So that's part of the problem. Like, I will be the first person to tell you that these people on the left and the right are total pieces of shit. But like I said, it's not like we're picking the shit over the good people. There's just, the decent people that make it to office are immediately marginalized. Look at all the Trump candidates that were betrayed by the GOP during the election. Well, I wouldn't say that a lot of the Trump candidates were decent people either, all right? I'm sorry. Trump wasn't a decent person. The people he endorses aren't decent people. It's just a different brand of the same bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, before we get too off topic, we're already getting into our last hour. We got a bunch of stuff to cover. This is one I definitely wanted to cover, so we will play this. And many other decent people tend to do better in the private sector. Yeah, it just, like I said, it's... Anyways, I don't want to get too bogged down in the weeds on that stuff, so we'll get through a couple pieces of this. This is why I said people are stupid. They vote for these idiots. They also took a vaccine for a free beer and $25 gift card. I took it out of peer pressure because of my job, but I only did the first one that was Johnson & Johnson, and I refused to do any boosters, and I'm not changing on that now. But anyways, here we go. Whack-a-mole.
Of food being thrown away because the migrants don't want to eat them, and they just go to waste. This is all food that is going to waste. This is insane. This is fresh. This is good food, but they don't want to eat it. They said they don't like it.
Now, what you just saw is this huge amount of food that's been thrown away daily at this big New York City hotel that's being used to house illegal immigrants. Now, according to this whistleblower, more than 36,400 have come to New York City in the last few months, and city officials have put them up in at least 14 hotels, one of them being The Row in Times.
Rusty Greer, that's why just being alt-right is the way. No. No. Sorry, I don't like sharing the screen with Laura Ingraham. I don't normally want to stick so much on the right side of... $25 doesn't buy a meal unless you are single or going on a date to Taco Bell. Why are we on $25 buying a meal?
Guess what?
What?
I got a fever.
Yeah?
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
That's a gifted sub from Johnny Chimpo. I don't know how many you've gifted because I have it on the multi-stream window so I can read everyone's chats. But here you go. Cowbell. Go ahead and kick out another controlled burn here. I think we have like 2 or 3 left to do. says 39. What says 39?
Come on, Jimmy! Come on!
What says 39? Oh, 39 gifted subs. Well, thank you. Thank you for the 39 gifted subs and supporting the channel. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Again, I love this story because you won't find this on your 62 question mark. All right, 62. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. But thank you. Thank you. If it's 62, it's the same cowbell. That's just a funny thing to have with Laura Ingram's face the way it was. That was beautiful. Alrighty. Yeah, so you don't hear about this on the left news media very much, so we had to go on the right to get it. But this is kind of a thing that's out there. Apparently a lot of these migrants in the hotel, they're not necessarily making the best account of themselves. And I know a lot of left-wing people be like, it's racist to say that stuff. So I want to point out, they're about to have a person on here. They're about to interview that person. I'd like everyone to make sure to pay very close attention to the person they bring on to interview before you just accuse this of a white people racist thing.
Square. Now that's where the pictures that you're seeing right now were taken. My next guest, Felipe Rodriguez, says...
Did you catch it? Did anybody miss it? Here, I'll go back again.
The pictures that you're seeing right now were taken. My next guest, Felipe Rodriguez, says that he's worked there since 2017, but now that illegals have taken it over, the place is complete chaos. And Felipe joins me now. Felipe, good to see you tonight. Now, Now,
I'm sure this is just a guy who's taking his white privilege and rubbing it in our in the faces of these migrants. You know, he doesn't understand that you are, just kind of a... I got to get a P.O. box thing together. I'll work on that, Master Meatball. Nice stash, says Toastmaster. Who wants a mustache ride? Oh, Master Meatball, you can always send it to the Steel Toe P.O. box, and it'll get to me eventually. I'll ask them how much it was to set up a P.O. box, and you know what? We'll do that. We'll set up a P.O. box. But my sub expired 62 minutes ago. Oh, says Rusty Graham. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, but if it's something that's got to be done right away, there's that option for you. Because Aaron won't mind. Here in Ohio, it's $200. Oh, wow. Then that might be a little difficult to do for me, as I don't receive a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of like, hey, you have to receive this fans. Although I'm considering starting a Sunday weekend thing that I do where I review whiskey. I just drink them and I start reviewing them because, quite frankly, I do enjoy me some whiskey. And the Johnny Walker Black's been a fun one. So I might see what my my liquor store can do for me on that. And I don't know, maybe discount the liquor and I can promo the thing. I don't know. I'll try to do something to spread it around. Anyway, so again, Saddam Hussein lives. Oh! Whiskey Dick Weekends with Johnny K. You know what, Johnny Chimple? That sounds like a goddamn great idea. I don't know. And either we do it like live or I record it ahead of time. I have no idea. I'll have to think about this. Maybe. I got to be careful because I do work Monday morning, so I can't like do it Sundays. I could do it like Saturday afternoons. I don't know, like a Saturday afternoon. Would that be stupid? I don't know. Anyways, let's get back at it with I can't not see Saddam Hussein now. I can't. I mean, come on. Poor Felipe here, just trying to keep his fucking life going and his business afloat, and he's got these horrible problems. I don't know who's paying for these migrants, but he's about to tell you, and let me say that I've watched this video. It gets bad. It gets bad.
Say chaos. Tell us what you mean. Fights, drugs, altercations, other violations.
They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime.
Good evening. Nice for you to have me. Thank you.
I knew they didn't hang him.
The chaos.
I knew the Bush administration hid that mother. We smuggled him out.
We see at the road today is compiled by
oh, dude, look at that.
Migrants being drunk, drinking all day, smoking.
I mean, that's a lot of shit. Of course, there's a fucking soccer ball. It looks new, too. There's like a brand new soccer ball.
Marijuana, consuming drugs, and domestic violence, people having sex in the stairs, young people, teenagers. They use the fire exit stairs to go in there and do what teenagers do.
Is that Eugene Levy in disguise? I mean, I wouldn't say it's Eugene Levy in disguise. I'd say it looks like, all right, so his name's Felipe Rodriguez, if I remember correctly, if I'm not mistaken. At any rate, I'd say he's Hispanic Felipe or Eric Griffin. Oh, dude, it's skinny Eric Griffin. And I've just realized now, between my camera angle and the chair and everything, I'm looking chubby. I gotta really start doing like exercise a lot. Go home then. Sorry it didn't work out. What? Oh, for the migrants. I was trying to put that into context. Yeah. Again, they're even gonna say it on Fox. And I'm not saying that this is every migrant that comes into the country. I'm not saying that we should judge everybody on the behavior of these of the people pictured here. But I'm saying, unless this is a very pointed hit piece, have you ever heard of sled hockey? No, I haven't. Or Corey. What do you mean, or Corey? What do you mean, Corey Adam? That doesn't look like Corey Adam. Put them back on the bus and send them back home if they don't like the hospitality. Oh, it's going to get even better. It's not only that they they love the hospitality. It's how far they've taken it. Corey taught me about sled hockey. Oh. When he talks, all I hear is enhance, enhance. Who wants a mustache ride?
We have people,
Corey after
actually,
liposuction? Nah. No, no offense. That guy's got more upper hair than Corey. And I say that with love. Nose down. Look again. I mean, I don't know. I say that with love. I love Corey. Corey gave me my my last name of crutches because I don't like using my last name. And there's just a lot of bullshit I don't like talking about with that. But at any rate, so I don't like using my last name, and so I was always Johnny K, and he gave me the last name of Crutches. What a dick. Yeah, what a dick. I've been using it ever since, that dick.
Trying to act like the hotel is theirs and we have no rights. The form in which they keep their rooms is horrendous. They don't clean it. They don't fold their clothes. It's in piles and piles. They're hoarding clothes. They're hoarding whatever they can hoard, and there's no accountability. And when you go into a room and you say something, the hotel management, especially the GM, has directed us that we're not allowed to tell them nothing, and practically they have carte blanche at the route.
So Felipe, so what you would say is that you don't see this sort of expected gratitude for free housing.
They want room service. Holy shit!
Free food,
dude. They don't only not. No, they don't want They don't want room service. One, they kind of have room service, but two, they don't want people coming into their rooms or cleaning them. They just, again, they're kind of just keeping them in bad, I don't know, bad sort of sense, but they don't want people coming into their rooms or cleaning them. And if you tell them that they need to keep their rooms in better service, they kind of tell you to get fucked.
Obviously, shelter in a city where rent is very expensive, you're not seeing a lot of that.
When there was a time in 2017 where I paid a lot of money.
Nobody's doing their laundry for them, he said. Well, regardless of whether or not anyone's doing their laundry for them, the idea that they can't keep their rooms at all tidy just seems weird. I mean, I don't know. They're worried they will be forced to work for the hotel. I mean, you have a job. I mean, if they're getting paid for it, or at least working on, so wait, we have to just give them free room and board and free lodging because they came from another country? Like, I don't think how that works. Oh, I don't just get paid for shit. I have to have a horrible, life-threatening disability, and I'm trying to work off of that whole thing. If this whole show keeps doing like it's doing, I'm going to be literally paying my own way with this show and the comedy stuff that I do. I work like a dog doing DJ shit. I might still occasionally do that. People that are continually given things for free are never grateful. They might be in the beginning, but it fades quickly. Data, not the yob I want. We already had a number of ungrateful freeloaders in this country before they opened the borders. Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not saying this is every migrant that we have at the border. I'm not saying every person comes here wants to just kind of behave this way, but I'm saying the fact that these people are behaving this way at the hotel to the point where this story comes about just really kind of makes me say again, I don't think we should just let them in willy-nilly like that. You can say I'm a dick, but nobody feeds me or does my laundry or my house payment. Actually, that's something that he's about to kind of talk about here. He doesn't really feel like a whole lot of sympathy for these people because he points out how he's been paying his bills and feeding his family and working, for years, decades in New York. It just, it's a little insulting if you are someone that you get, again, I don't know, maybe it's my Minnesota nice thing, but if you're on hard times, that's hard times. If you go to the pay window, daddy, I can't do it. I'm gonna betray my job.
House, my wife and my kids, and I paid cable, I paid gas, I paid light, I paid my car payments.
I still bought hookers on the side.
A lot of stuff that I had to be responsible for.
People are leaving that shithole in droves.
They got the government of the United States to hand them carte blanche to pretty much do as they wish. They go in and out of the hotel at will. You got people sick in there. They're spreading all type of illnesses, chicken pox, COVID, what you may have. And nobody is telling them they can't do that. So right now, the ones that have all the power, the migrants, the hotel workers lost their power at the hotel. The GM doesn't have our back. I guess all he cares about is making the money that he's making. But
I don't want to turn this into a personal grievance about the GM or how the hotel is run. What we're interested in, Felipe, is what's happening with the use of taxpayer dollars. New York, it's estimated, has spent about $1 billion. That's the estimate on the illegal immigrants in New York City, including the housing that you're seeing. Now, we're showing pictures of weed, marijuana that you said was found at the hotel. So how did you find it? Oh, you didn't find it. Do you know who this belonged to?
I collected it. The marijuana there was a fight in the lobby. I was there that night, and one of the migrants was drunk, and he took a swung on a security officer, hit him in the head. The security for the hotel took him down.
How did he get
the
booze?
NYPD responded, and when the NYPD entered the hotel, there was a couple of teenagers by the stairs of the lobby to go into the top lobby, and when they seen the cops, they just dropped the weed on the stairs, and I seen it, so I took pictures of it and I collected it and gave it to security.
Well, Felipe, if all Americans could see what you've witnessed,
ditchweed. It's ditchweed. That's where I left it. Felipe kept all that weed for sure. It's probably garbage. Better off going. Isn't it? That's the other thing too. Isn't weed like legal there or something? Like having it's not a. I don't know. It's probably laced with fentanyl. Can't trust it. Alrighty, so we've got that. The Democrats wanting to seek reparations. You know what? We know we got to do one story in particular out of here. So we'll load this one and see where we go. Because he smoked some. I mean, can you blame him? Sounds like the guy's job's pretty hard right now. I thought, like, he could totally sell it back to him in the next day. Yeah, buddy, make some of that money. Where are the migrants getting money is my question. If they're not working, if they don't have jobs, how are they buying liquor? How are they getting weed? Like, did they sneak it in their butt? Are they blowing people out back? Like, ladies doing selling the old dick catcher for a little money? Like, stealing stuff from stores and selling it on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. Again, that's allegedly. I don't have any evidence of that. I'm just, again, saying in general, where would you get money? It just seems weird. So does that thing. Anyways, is this a video or, oh, nope. GOP House Committee. I don't give a shit about that. Alrighty, so EBT cards provided by us. I mean, that would be horrible to think that you could buy liquor with an EBT card. Like, reefer madness. I'm not afraid of weed. Bring it on. Where's my Shakira story that I want to open? My sweet, sweet Shakira story. Oops, sorry about that. Forgot that was up. Alrighty, so we've got a Shakira story that we have to get into. So we're going to do all of this stuff, and then if we hit through all of this before the overtime thing, we have free cell phone too. Well, I mean, the cell phone thing I get, at least then we can track them. You trade for dollars. I mean, if you go to the right EBT neighborhood, you buy anything you want with an EBT card. I'm saying this as someone who used to use EBT. I was on the EBT system back in the day before I started working and stuff again, all that shit. I used to qualify for EBT. EBT is a good thing for people who can't, like, afford food. But if you don't use it properly or you abuse it to buy the wrong kinds of food, it's actually detrimental. But the idea that you could go somewhere and be able to use it for anything, it just... Ugh. Gross. You trade for dollars, basically anything. Yeah, I'm sure there are places that let you just trade the EBT out for cash. Which is, again, gross to me. Saying this again as someone who's had EBT, it just gross. I find it highly gross. Anyways, I'm getting bogged down in the weeds again on shit that I shouldn't, and I'm sorry. Chat seems to be moving pretty slow. I must be getting boring. I'm sorry. We'll get into another thing. Here's something that won't get people upset at all. Dozens of House Democrats this week renewed their push for reparations and a national apology for slavery by reintroducing don't know if you meant that as a response to the story. Agree, says Flim Flam. I'm assuming you're saying agreeing with what I said. Toastmaster with another laugh track. See, it's addictive. Dozens of House Democrats renewed their push for reparations, blah, blah, blah. The legislation that would set up a commission to consider these steps as a way to address the cruelty, brutality, and inhumanity of slavery in the U.S. Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, a Democrat from Texas, and 52 House Democrats proposed this legislation this week in effort to keep this issue alive. Her legislation, which was considered by the House Judiciary Committee in the last Congress when Democrats were in charge, is unlikely to be taken up in the 118th Congress, led by Republicans. Still, Jackson Lee said she is hopeful a commission can be formed, and not just to recommend monetary compensation, but to help America understand how slavery still affects the country today. I don't really think it does. I'm sorry. Again, I'm a white guy. Maybe I'm not allowed to
Fuck off.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should just fuck off on this opinion. But I really don't think slavery affects today. But okay. Maybe I should. She must have had chili. Do we get to subtract money already given, such as food stamps and other resources? See, this is the conversation that they don't want to have like that. They just want to, like, again, my thing is who's getting paid and how do you justify who gets paid? I'm sorry. How do you do it? How do you justify who gets paid? How do you justify who pays the bill? So all taxpayers do it. So that means technically that the Americans that you're paying are also paying in. Do they just somehow get a tax exemption? Like, how does this work? I get the bill for reparations minus what they were already given, and turns out they owe more money.
Guess what?
Than they were due.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Slavery is how we get $3 t-shirts, says Chevy JB. So Spain, France, UK, and tribes in Africa have to pay in also. Again, Master Meatball, no, that's not how any of this would work. Are you not understanding? Look at this amazing black lady holding up these weird diagrams that I completely don't understand. The new House Democrat leader Hakeem Jeffries of New York said in November he supports the idea of a commission because the lingering effects of slavery and ongoing discrimination against black Americans. We're not going to move on because after slavery, there was Jim Crow, the rise of the KKK, Jeffrey said in 2021, after the lynching epidemic and Plessy versus Ferguson and Black Wall Street in 1921 destroyed. Jackson Lee said that while progress has been made, including through the election of black president, the legacy of slavery lingers heavily in this nation. She said monetary compensation needs to be a part of the discussion because slavery created an economic impact on black Americans that can still be felt today. Okay. I feel like, how many years have we been going on with the liberal cities and the you get to steal if it's under $1 limit thing? Speaking as someone who's endured economic impact, speaking as someone who's watched his own parents continue to endure economic impact, there are steps people can take to not endure it. Everybody, I've seen it in all walks of life, including myself. My parents don't take those steps, so they're still suffering. There are other people that do things to keep themselves shackled in a system that's not beneficial to them. What about others like Irish, Germans, etc.? What? No, slavery only happened to black people. Don't talk about indentured servitude. Don't talk about people that were racially profiled back when we didn't like the Irish or the Germans or the Japanese or the Chinese. Like, again, it's not like this country was ever nice to different ethnicities. Like, there has always been a sort of weird discriminatory thing in this country that's gone that way. So it's just like, if you want us to say like that the system and the laws need to change, like I'm with you on that. We can change laws, we can do things about it. But I feel like with the continued wealth and growth of different people in different sectors, at just certain points, how is it now we can fix it from then? You've got so many generations in between. Like, you want to tell me that laws and things need to change. All right, cool. But this idea that we can write a check to people, like I said, you've got a lot of people sitting over here and just in my chat alone, like, well, we've got to start talking about, what about Chinese reparation? Actually, it turns out we still owe China. All right. Though some have tried to deflect the importance of these conversations by focusing on individual monetary compensation, the real issue is whether and how this nation can come to grips with the legacy of slavery that still infects current society, she said. Through legislation, resolutions, news, and litigation, we are moving closer to making more strides in the movement towards reparations. The new House Democrat leader, Hakeem Jeffries, said in November he supports the idea of the commission. We're not going, all right, we read, I'm going backwards now. Jackson Lee said that while progress has been made, including through the election of a black president, legalization, we read that already. These economic issues are the root cause of many critical issues in the African-American community today, such as education, healthcare, and criminal justice policy, including policing practices, she said. The call for reparations represents a commitment, thank you, Sandy Squatch, commitment to entering a constructive dialogue on the role of slavery and racism in shaping present-day conditions in our community and American society. I feel like the whole math is racist and focusing on sexual identity stuff instead of, like, you know, trying to make sure teachers teach, like, education, you know, like math and reading and writing. Again, I just... Someone please tell leftists that any money made during slavery is long gone. I don't know if that's a fact. I just know, again, you have to, for the whole reparations thing, you have to be able to tell me how you can, you have to be able to trace yourself back to slavery. So we would have to create a genetic registry that everybody would have to volunteer to be part of, that I'm sure the government wouldn't use to track down criminals. I don't know. I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think it is. I think, honestly, it's more work than it's worth. Go there to collect it. It's true. We sent all of it to Ukraine. Go there to collect it. I mean, it's not a bad idea. All right. Anyways, the bill makes no recommendations of what kind of payment and should be offered or how a national apology would be issued, but it leaves it to the commission to study and develop reparation proposals for African Americans. Yeah, so I'm sure this commission that all you guys will be a part of, I'm sure you guys won't be collecting a regular salary while you sit on your ass to figure out how we deliver this thing that we admittedly have no idea how to do. So, you know, it's like Black Lives Matter all over again. Those guys will collect a whole bunch of money, but no reparations will actually happen. The cost of their crimes, illegitimate kids, welfare, oops, they owe us. To charge the white man, they would need to trace us as well to see if we owned black slaves in our family. Yeah, I mean, I can guarantee you no one in my family did. Everybody in my family came over right after World War I. Slavery was long gone, you know? They were Polish-Lithuanian folk, and then they went to World War II, didn't die, came back, and repopulated. Oh, but it wasn't for the lack of Jerry trying. Alrighty. So, we've got a video. A boulder crushed a man's car moments after he got out. Right. So we'll get that rolling. We got those 3. Yeah, that should get us through. Ha!
Now at 10:30, a huge boulder tumbles off a Malibu hillside and lands right on top of a car, crushing it. The car's owner says he's not angry, but feels very lucky to be alive.
Sandra Mitchell live in Malibu with the story. Sandra.
Micah and Sharon happened just up the road from where we are standing here along PCH in Malibu, but that...
So the traffic is still going. It happened just up the road. That scares the shit out of me.
Hillside tonight, still unstable, really unsafe for us to be there. But we did talk to the owner of that car.
It's unsafe for you to be there, but it's okay for those vehicles to be there? Driving by?
I just heard loud crashes.
Maurizio Haynau can't believe it.
And I ran out, and I saw my car just...
I ran out, just like my dad did to me.
And crushed.
A 4-foot boulder tumbled down a Malibu hillside and landed on top of his...
It has been raining for 2 weeks straight. I mean, yeah, it has.
The windshields are all broken, and like the frame of the car is just all twisted.
The car was parked along the 20,000 block of PCH in Malibu yesterday. That's when the hills started to slide, mud and rocks crumbling down onto the road. Nobody was injured, but just moments before, Haynau was in the car, ready to drive away.
I was in the...
Wait. His name is Haynau? Am I hearing things? His name is Haynau?
Driver's seat. Walked out, got a call, ran back inside, came out, and the car was just totaled.
He's convinced that phone call saved his life. Another car parked just a few feet away also is damaged. Incredibly,
hey now, the hill is sliding.
During the relentless rainstorm, some of those rocks rolled all the way across 4 lanes of traffic.
Watch, the boulder has gold in it.
They came from here and
the boulder
came
has
across
gold in it.
street.
The boulder has golder in it. Jesus, John.
SUV parked in his driveway.
I'm kind of glad my car's there. I don't know if it would have gone through the wall of the house and nailed me because my desk is right on the other side of that wall.
Just after the storm, Haynau snapped this smiling selfie.
Hey now, my car is totaled. Hey now, due to a boulder.
Selfie with his damaged car, but says the ordeal has really scared him.
I'm really shook up. Honestly, I don't think I'll park here again after this. A little traumatized from this whole ordeal.
We can understand why. Haynau says he is talking to his...
And that's the bottom line, 'cause The Rock said so. Well, let me tell you, you can take that car of yours, you can shine that son of a bitch up real nice, twist that son of a bitch sideways, and shove it up your candy ass. That's probably a horrible impression. I'm sorry.
His insurance company about filing a claim, but because of all the damage from the recent storms, they're really busy tonight. His
Dumb people
car
in California.
with the
This was
boulder
predicted in the
still on top of it,
Farmer's
still sitting
Almanac.
along PCH. We're live in Malibu. I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News. Sharon, Micah, back to you.
What, like the whole crazy rains and thing? Like the whole thing they're going through right now, that was all predicted by the Farmer's Almanac? When did that prediction come out? Oh, God. Alrighty. Blinded by the light. Alrighty, so I've got a really fun thing to go into. Absolutely yes, even the mudslides, August 2022. Wow, California's dumb. Like, you guys heard this shit was going to be happening. You didn't. Oh. Because there was recently a thing with Ellen being like, we've got to be more respectful of Mother Nature. And, oh, man. My mic is just not happy with life. I can't Can't get her to sit still, Captain. She keeps popping up, unlike my dick. All right, it's called El Nino weather event. Wait till Pineapple Express forms this spring. Does that just make really good weed? I saw it in a movie. Anyways, so we'll talk about this story quick because this will be kind of interesting. But we've got two other things to get into, and then hopefully it'll be overtime. We've got our overtime story that we're going to do. So let's get this first one out of the way here. A fired Hamlin University professor who showed artwork of Prophet Muhammad breaks silence and hires a lawyer to explore legal options as Muslim student doubles down on the claim she was blindsided. Well, I mean, you thought you were blindsided. Try walking around without your hijab a little bit. You'll be a lot more than blindsided. You'll be beaten black and blue. Hey, man. If you thought you were blindsided by your university professor in Hamlin, go back to the home to one of the home countries where you're not allowed to be, educated. Yes, the ground moisture level in California is 100% better cannabis. Gotta caress your mic like a dick, Aaron does? Well, Aaron gets weird. Aaron gets weird. I gotta admit, we gotta get Humpty back, and I gotta get the other mic stand because this thing sucks. And like I said, we're committed to Humpty 2.0 having a mobile wall or platform, if you will, so that way I can actually use this chair as a computer chair when I'm prepping the show and doing other stuff because it's a much more comfortable and better chair. And it handles me fidgeting a lot better. I'll be honest. Anyways, I don't know what any of that is. So let's finish on this. Professor Erika Lopez Prater, 42, was fired by the Hamlin University after students complained following an online class about Islamic art in October in which she displayed a 14th century depiction of the angel Gabriel delivering the prophet's first revelation. The 42-year-old said she had given advance notice in the course syllabus as well as a trigger warning during the class before showing the image, and no students had contacted her to raise concerns, adding that she didn't mean to offend anyone. Yeah, the whole idea...
The sad truth is that cock size is the smallest it's ever been in recorded history.
The whole idea that, your prophet can't be depicted is gross to me. In this country. Because that's not how it works. I just ate too much soup, says Stevie J. It's gross to me. That's not how it works, man. You, in this country, things are up for discussion, debate, mockery, what have you. But the idea that, and again, especially because you're voicing an opinion and being educated, which by traditional Islamic standards are two things you're not supposed to do. So you want to be like, oh, we have to hold to this standard. Be like, all right, well, then why don't you follow the why don't you self-remove your clitoris and then stay home and wait for your husband to choose you or whatever those things will. But again, this idea that we want to be able to drive, we want to have all these first world rights, we want to have all of this stuff, but we want to also hold on to this archaic thing because we can. So the Hamlin University speaks out after the professor's fired. They didn't really stand by her. Many practicing Muslims believe they should not look at pictures of the Prophet Muhammad as that could lead to worshiping an image. Yeah, because, they don't just worship him every other way. Reading a copy of the syllabus to NPR News, Lopez Prater said a warning was clearly made to incoming students of her class, conscious that in some branches of Islam it is blasphemous to look at pictures of the Prophet. The course will introduce students to several religions, traditions, and the visual cultures they have produced historically, she read. Again, this is a thing where... Oh, who is this? Is this the teacher? After Wadshal spoke of her shock at seeing the images, the school officials decided not to renew Lopez's contract. Is this the Lopez or is that her? Is that Lopez? I have no idea who that is. Whatever. I think that's Lopez. I don't know. Anyways, so the hole in my sheets are useful the more I know. All right. Anyways, that's done. I don't want to drag on that too long. Just again, this is one of those things where it's like, all right, you went to a college, you went to see a course, I'd bang her. Really, man? Really? He said as his microphone gave up on life. This thing is so loose, it might as well be. All right. So I promised to talk about this. And so we're going to get this out of the way, and then we'll do the next one, because I feel like the next one might go on for a bit. So apparently, Shakira has been accused of internalizing misogyny after taking a swipe at her ex, Gerard Pique's new girlfriend, by saying he traded a Rolex for a Casio. First of all, Shakira, baby, love the dig, love the burn. I'm available. I'm not desirable, but available. Shakira is accused of internalized misogyny. Yeah, we got that. She's been accused of internalized misogyny after revealing the lyrics in her new song, which seemingly take a swipe at her ex's new girlfriend, Clara Chia Marti. All right. The Colombian singer 45 has collaborated with producer Bizarre Rap on a brand new track, Shakira Bizarre Music, which was released in Spanish on Wednesday. The singer-songwriter makes it crystal clear she's referring to the 23-year-old her former partner is rumored to have started dating last year before they split, saying, "I'm worth 222s. You traded a Ferrari for a Twingo. You traded a Rolex for a Casio." I mean, she's not wrong. Shakira said Gerard announced their split after 11 years together in June, and they share 2 sons, Milan, Neen, and Sasha, 7 together. Or Sven? It is 7. Oh, Milan, 9, Sasha, 7 together. Okay, so yeah, they have 2 kids together. She popped out 2 kids and you moved on. But her new lyrics have caused some backlash, with many accusing her of internalizing misogyny, while others say she's only doing what all male artists do in their songs. I mean, yeah. She's also doing what Taylor Swift does in her shit, too. She's lashing out in her music. One said the new Shakira song screams internalized misogyny and a bitter divorcee. Let it go, woman. Let it go? She gave the guy 2 kids, and now he's moving on to a clearly younger lady. Do we get a picture of the lady? She still looks good, though. I mean, I don't know what he's all about. All right, that's the 2 of them together still. Do we have... I don't even know. Anybody got her number, says Fanatical Bucks fan. Yeah, I feel like the best thing you do if you're her, if you're Shakira, is you just, you find a new guy. Like, dude, look how hard she's getting at it there. I might have to say right now, dude, you're retarded. Because, like, she ain't... Damn, man. Oh, yeah, leftist logic. If you criticize or disagree with a woman, then you hate a woman. Then you hate women. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. I love that it's like, oh, no, that's misogyny. She's a woman. She's a woman choosing to make burns on another one. I feel like that's not misogyny. That's called bringing it to tit level. Her lips don't lie? Nah, man, her hips don't lie. And them hips were latched on like a fucking viper. Those hips were vice gripping that sumbitch. She was about to James Bond villain kill that motherfucker. Like, I mean, that's how I greet my husband after work. Well, if you have a sister, let me know. It would really show him if she got with the biggest lover she could find, and I believe I could be that man, says Rick. Apparently everybody's applying. Stop stealing my bit. This was about me, goddammit. I'm the one with a very small platform. I feel like, you know, between the viewers we pull in and the viewer subscriptions and the YouTube thing, like she might be looking for a solid, you know, 2. That's just the number of wheels I use on my chair. I only disagree with my wife when she says her period isn't totally over. I tell her we leave plenty of old towels in the closet. Look, I can't say whether that opinion is right or wrong. It is definitely gross. But I don't know that you should have shared it with all of us, is all I'm saying. Alrighty. So we've got 20 minutes left in the hour. If we get through this, we have our third hour stories to do because we did get through our second hour stuff, right? All right. No, we didn't do that one. We're definitely doing these two. So boop. We'll just delete those. Sorry, I'm cleaning up my board a bit here. Nope. No. I want to highlight and delete. Enhance. Alrighty. So this next one, who doesn't enjoy a good old-fashioned Bloody Mary? I mean, who doesn't love a little bit of copper? 2, are you in a constant wheelie? Yeah, because I big dick it. Sandy Squatch, apparently he's not only Rusty Grammar, he's Rusty Pecker as well. Thank you. Gross, but thank you. All right, so this next one, this is a story. So this is a story of a lovely lady who has a very, very, very lovely boy, but his boy was born a daughter because, you know, now your children are toys. You're welcome. I'm doing this one for me. You're welcome. That was good. Anyways, so this totally sane mom crazy whispers about how her daughter's school won't let her be a boy. Again, this is the face of a completely rational lady having a completely rational reaction when a school behaves in a way that many of us consider very understandable. But again, take it away. Oh, is this on Twitter? Oh, this is from Libs of TikTok. So yeah, take us to Twitter. Let's go, Libs of TikTok. Am I not? Oh, I'm not. I'm not signed in. I don't know how to sign into my TikTok or my Twitter. I've got to learn how to sign into my Twitter. I admit it's a problem. Boom, boom. Why am I not getting any volume on this? This should have...
The school district now is a freaking nightmare. I go to enroll my child, and my kiddo is standing right there. I hand...
Well, she seems lovely. Sandy Squatch, the blood tells me I'm doing a good job. Oh, there's... God damn. I like the bra monkey behind her. I don't know what that's about. But anyways, I'll go a little personal for 1 minute just because god damn it, that last joke or whatever just my favorite thing on Twitter besides porn, not the B, are you Oh, yeah, dude, we did the medical coincidence thing yesterday. We did that very video here yesterday. I don't mean to brag, but I tend to get to stuff before Aaron does. Whatever. It's a smaller show. Who gives a shit, right? Anyways, that's why he won't watch it, though. Because he knows. He knows I do it better and I do it first. Come at me, bro. And this is how I get fired before Monday. Anyhow, anyway, I know. I love it. Yeah, dude. It gives everybody a chance to prep for his show, you know? Like, I covered it here, so it's just like, That's why I worry if my show gets too big, he's going to get pissed at me because people just go in his chat, Johnny did it. Oh, fuck you. Anyhow, again, libs of TikTok showing us, again, this very lovely lady who just has a simple request that her kid sorry, you look like a nut job. I'm just saying trans people might not want you to be their spokesperson if they want an image of sanity. Anyhow.
And then the birth certificate, and I say, see right here, this is his sex. He is a boy. He goes by he, him. I had no issues at his past school, and I don't expect to have any issues here. And I swear it was like Karen, the transphobic secretary, was just waiting on us that day. She said she wouldn't put my child in the school system as his name because it has to match a birth certificate. But again, had no issues at the last school. I told her I absolutely would not enroll my child as a female. And she said, you will and you are. She enrolled my child as a female, then sent mail to my house with my child's dead name on it. At this point, my child is supposed to start school on Monday and is enrolled in the system as a female. Every single teacher in the school knew about my child, and the students were told a little girl was coming to class. This is a visual representation of my mood. Like and follow for part 3. The school district.
I need to know how old your kid is. Dead name. Yeah, again. How old is your kid? Because again, this whole thing is, if the name doesn't match, you can't enroll. Yeah, this is again this thing like, it wasn't a problem at my last school. Oh, so libs of TikTok is making memes. Okay, the right to bear memes. Replied, all right. We're crazy eyes like the monkey behind her. Jesus. People are really getting crazy on that one. Do we have any information? Lady seems the most unfortunate luck. Child birth name. Child is female. The mom is freaking out because your daughter, she thinks a boy is refusing to go along with the psycho lunacy. Yeah, no. I'm on the school side with this. I don't like the idea that you get to just say your kid is a different name than the paperwork you have, because that's a stepping stone to people enrolling children that they've abducted. How many schools has this poor kid been forced to go to? Apparently at their last school, this wasn't a problem, so it was accepted. Again, I don't honestly believe that the kid really wants to go through this. I believe, and her crazy face kind of reinforces my belief, that she put her kid on this because her kid's a pet. Her kid's a toy. Her kid's a trophy. Her kid's a thing to justify herself. Notice how the kid wasn't shown. Notice how the kid's opinion wasn't given. Notice how she says how she feels about it, and she shares her frustration. But we don't get to hear how the kid feels. Because again, the kid's a toy. I don't want to see what the kid looks like. I mean, I don't care what the kid looks like. I'm just going to say, I feel like she doesn't treat her kid like a child. She treats her kid like a toy. This is a thing a lot of parents do. It drives me nuts. I know I'm not the best parent, and I shouldn't be pointing fingers at anyone because I'm a horrible parent. Whatever. Go ahead. Call me a horrible parent. If you treat your kid like a goddamn toy, like a freaking dress-up doll, or like something for you to exercise a demon you have, it is one of the most sickening things I see in parents. And I can keep it to myself and I can bury it down, but deep down I will look at you and just think, oh my God, I can't stand you. It's horrible. Some people shouldn't be parents. I totally agree with that. And I honestly believe I'm one of those people. I should not be a parent. But I am. So fucking good or bad, fucking whatever. We're gonna sink in and do it. I mean, but again, dude, like just fucking look at that crazy face. I don't believe you're a sane parent when this is just Oh. I'd like for someone to explain for her. Her being a husbandless mother is bothering her. She wants to be the father, but wants to be the mother also. Lunacy. You have different reasons for that, though. It doesn't, like I said, for me, I'm not one of the people who gets too hung up in reasons. I'm just saying if I'm going to point my finger, I'm at least going to admit there's a little bit of hypocrisy there. The eyes, though, those wide, progressive, crazy eyes. Like a doll's eyes. My sub expired. I'm sorry. Johnny, safe bet that you're a better parent than that woke single mother. I mean, I would like to think so. But who knows? I'm just one person who will let his daughter play with trucks, dolls, Legos, guitars, cellos, ukuleles, dragons, Spawn action figures. She did a number on Epion. But I never assume that means anything about her gender. I never go, oh, she's playing with Gundam models. She's a boy. She loves Spawn. She's obviously a whore. Turtle ninjas are greater than Spawn, in my opinion. Hey, man, you're allowed to be wrong. I don't have Ninja Turtles. You know what I have? I have a Spawn action figure that she calls a dragon and she loves. And she's desperate to get that one out of the box. She actually picked that out.
Guess what? I got a fever.
Thank you.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Thank you, Sandy Squatch, for that gifted subscription. But yeah, she picked out the other Spawn action figure, and she desperately wants to get him out of that box. And she doesn't understand how Daddy keeps toys. So she knew the child's sex before birth. Why didn't the mother abort the sex if she didn't? Because again, Atomic Citizen, it's not the child's sex that was the problem. Mommy wanted a transgender child. Because now my transgender child is something I get to use to prop myself up and make a video on TikTok. And people have to care about me and like my opinion and respect me because my child, who I don't treat as a person, is an object. And I've chosen to make that object trans. And that's the way I feel about any trans kid, okay? It's the way I feel about any trans kid because the real thing of the matter is if your parents are open and you're open about it, you don't really worry about your gender. The one thing I've noticed about the cast of characters on Libs of TikTok is they somehow manage to become both absolutely insane, yet also monotonous and boring. Well, yeah, she just wants attention. Quite a pairing. I'm going to the moon, Johnny. You can keep this place. Fuck, man. Give me a Gundam. I'll go anywhere. Alrighty. So, yes, that is super crazy weird mom and crazy face. Alrighty. Do we have any of these that we want to do that we did the Shakira thing? We talked about Shakira because we put her on the thumbnail, so we had to get her in there. We did Shakira. We've only got a couple of minutes. Hey, you know what? We'll do this. I think I put the trans teacher lady on here. This is a story that we're finding a little interesting, so we'll get this one because I'm sure Aaron will get to it tomorrow. So I want to do this now. Alrighty, so if y'all remember, there was that teacher hand pink waving. Okay, Charlie don't surf. Charlie don't surf. Well, I'm sorry. Battle Brothers EO, Johnny, that VTuber I showed you, would praise that crazy woke single mother. Yeah, I'm sure the VTuber would. That VTuber is, if you're talking about the animated one or which, I don't remember. What about Shapiro dissing on female M&Ms? I didn't even know about that. I've got no time for Shapiro and Walsh. Totally lame. I have no idea about any of that. Anyways, so that trans teacher with the Z-cup prosthetic breasts, if you remember her, she just, made a big stink or made an impact. Really got out there. Anyhow, a lot of people got pissed about it, said it was a thing. Some people thought that the teacher was just aiming for like a lawsuit. Well, I showed you one VTuber and her name is Necrosis on Twitch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Necrosis one I haven't looked into. I went through a bunch of the other videos before, but just because a person thinks that that lady has the right idea, I mean, I don't know. I just think that that lady was being cringy as fuck, so we were laughing at her. But all right. So yeah, the trans teacher with the Z-cup prosthetic breasts could be forced to stop wearing them after the school board adopted a dress code, despite telling students they would be suspended for taking her picture. The transgender high school teacher in Canada went viral with the prosthetic Z-cup breasts, could be asked to tone down her attire. Kyla Lemieux, previously known as Carrie, wears the extra large breasts with artificial nipples under tight tops, along with flex shorts and a blonde wig. She teaches it as, I don't care what school she teaches. I'm not trying to get people to hunt this person down. But she could soon be forced to stop wearing her controversial attire after the Halton School District Board directed staff to develop a professional standards of dress policy during a meeting on January 3rd. Oh, man. Oh, so we have a picture. Students and parents have raised concerns about Lemieux's attire, saying it mocks women and the education experience. And until now, the board supported her decision to dress that way. And in December, it emerged students had been threatened with suspension if they took photos of her. Yeah, I can't see why they have a problem with it. But it resolved that the director of education, Curtis Enos, developed a professionalism policy which outlines HDSB's expectations of all staff members, including the requirement to maintain appropriate and professional standards of dress and decorum in the classroom, and said unanimous motion according to the Toronto Sun. The report is expected to be completed by next month, but until then, Lemieux will be free to continue to dress as she's been seen in several viral videos and pictures from inside the classroom, hallways, skydiving, or walking with a cast boot on her foot after suffering an unknown injury. While the instructor was seen teaching in several other HDSB schools in December, there was no sighting of the educator last week when students returned after the Christmas holidays. Calling for appropriate and professional wardrobe and decorum is a departure from November, when Shari Taha, the school's board superintendent of human resources, warned implementation of formal staff dress code or grooming standards would likely expose the board to considerable liability. He said even if a dress code is implemented for non-discriminatory reasons, it would likely be found to be discriminatory where it adversely affects an employee or group of employees on the basis of their code-protected grounds. Again, I feel like, I don't know, sanity needs to return. That sucks for those high school kids. Just because this jackass wants to dress like a girl, now they're going to make the hot teacher thing, the hot teacher wear baggy clothing not fair. I mean, if you think that guy's the hot teacher. No, I feel like the Z-sized prosthetic breasts would be the problem. Absolutely terrified of the progressive zeitgeist. I just find that that's just funny as shit, man. They're gonna finally they're gonna make it illegal. The pictures keep going. We've got students' faces blurred out. But again, the ginormous boobs. No. I just no. I'm not a fan. So who knows? Anyway, Z boobs is just a freak show. Again, I feel like we're getting to the skydiving. Like, yeah, they took pictures skydiving. They're horrifying photos. The wig came off. It's grotesque. Again, I feel like we're gonna find out whether this was a legit thing or just like a grab for a lawsuit, because we're going to be getting in that territory. I feel like the school's finally batting back with, hey, this is a bit excessive, and no. I would have no problem having boobs for a shop teacher, just my humble opinion. For the record, Johnny, I showed you one VTuber and one lolcow. Okay, I don't know which one was the lolcow. If you're saying the necrosus person was the lolcow, I don't know. I had a video with timestamps that I don't know. We'll get the wig came off. Yeah, the wig came off. Figuratively and like literally. Charlie, don't surf saying, oh, you're right. These people keep pushing the limits to see what they can get away with. I mean, I don't know. We're going to find out if the person was just pushing limits to see what they could get away with, or if they were trying to aim for a lawsuit, or if that's really the way they identify. Like I said, the proof is in the quote unquote pudding. We've put the next ball in the lobby to, like I said, they mentioned that this very code could lead to litigation. So if it leads to litigation, whatever. I just still think a part of me has to believe that you go that ridiculous, that outrageous with your identity because you want to be able to sue them. It seems too easy. Lily Orchard is the lolcow. I sent you a video of hers with timestamps. The video you sent me with the timestamps thing, I don't know, was that Lily Orchard? It was a guy, and it just was boring. I mean, a lolcow is boring. Very opinionated guy. I don't share his opinions, I don't think. But what is ridiculous is shop class in grammar schools. You might have a point there. That might be ridiculous. But speaking of lolcows, we're into our over-hour thing. So we've got this one, and then we've got some videos and other stories if we want. I've got timestamps on this. This particular video is a stream release.
So
Right.
I'm gonna fucking swipe left.
All right, don't get ahead of yourself, my friend. I see we went right back to where we started. All right, this particular group of gentlemen. They're a much, much smaller channel than mine, and which that's saying something because this is no offense. I'm very humble about it. This is a modestly growing but small channel. You know, it's a small channel, a blip on the ass of the internet. And you can argue how much work is put into different things of the background or whatever, but I take pride in what we do here. I love what we do, and these two guys are very proud of what they do. But I feel like some people need to get a talking to early on. And I had to comb through an hour and a half of a turd to pull out some nuggets in this shit. But these guys, wow. So we're going to give them one little quick roast. This is their first episode. I feel a little bit like a dick for doing. This is a growth stream. Oh, well, thank you. Lily Orchard is known lolcow that lacks self-awareness like wrestling otaku, and would cheer what that hacker did to Aaron in April because they would see them as Nazis. Okay, again, cool. I don't know why, like, I don't have to go after the same people. Again, I checked, I'll write down Lily Orchard. I already have streamer Necrosis on Twitch to check into, and I've got a video down here that I'm not sure what that's about, so I'll look into that. I'll add Lily Orchard to this, but again, I went with a video I had links to sound or to timestamps to, and either that was a different video, but I don't know. All right, Lily Orchard. That sounds like a lady. The video I was watching was a dude, and Orchard. But again, just because they're a lolcow or whatever doesn't mean that's something I want to deal with. And I especially don't like going after people. He's a lolcow because he just keeps saying all the progressive stuff. Like, he doesn't understand. He's not self-aware because his policies are dumb. Like, okay, go after him. But we'll look that up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that was the one we did before. In fact, you know what? Fuck my show. Fuck my plans. Let's pause everything so I can go over to YouTube and type it in right now to see it. I don't Lily Orchard. Lily Orchard. And I got bad news for you, especially he isn't crippled. That gives him a handicap. All right, Lily Orchard. All right, Lily Michaela Orchard.
2.5 years ago,
Yeah, this is the guy that I did some video. I watched a few videos of this, and again, this is someone who's got like uber woke ideas and stuff. You can mock him. I don't want to. I find it boring. You're a nice guy, Johnny. I'm not a nice guy. I find that channel and those videos and the timestamps, I got bored. I went to 3 or 4 of them.
Guess what?
I didn't know what was supposed to be cringy.
I got a fever.
Thank you.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Thank you. But yeah, I found it boring. If you want to rip on him for everything he's doing, make videos about it, go for it. Go nuts. Go Meshuggah. As we're about to... Probably get in trouble for that one. As we're about to show you, anybody can put together a show if they think they have an idea and a couple of microphones and some laptops. They can put together a piece of shit. We're about to get to the Cass and Rudd show, which is 2 gentlemen who I think always thought they could be really funny, like morning like DJs. And well, let's just say it's bad. It's really, really bad. That being said, here we go. I want to point out, these gentlemen are Jewish. All right. Your intro sucks.
What's going on, baby? This is the Cass and Rudd Show. I'm Evan Kassem.
And I'm Steve Rudden.
And you are listening to the Cass and Rudd Show. Thank you so much, everybody.
Why did you just have an echo? Why did you just have an echo? Okay, so the Cass and Rudd Show. I looked at your About Us, and it's it just says that you're you and he's him, and you guys are doing a show. Why are you doing a show? Wow me.
Listening up. And listen, first show, Rudd. First show. We did it. We made it. We fucking made it.
After so many technical difficulties, we have made it.
Oh my God, dude. I'm so freaking hyped.
Give it up for Israeli Oz and Corey.
It's kind of beautiful outside.
That's just mean, Battle Brothers CEO. Look, Oz and Corey could put together a way better show. And again, the dancing thing, that bothers me. But something that's going to bother me more and more. Both of you guys are wearing glasses, and you're both using laptops, and the screen is just mirroring way too hard on both sides. Oh.
Everything's going right. The show's starting, man. I'm pumped.
All right,
you're
pumped.
Dude. It's a new year. It's a new fucking year. You can just start all over.
New year, new you. New year, new you.
New year, new me, man. And you know, I hate that too, dude. I hate that cliche. I really do. I can't stand it.
Okay.
Well, but here's the thing. You can restart. Look, every year is a fresh start. You know why? Because you impact your brain. You tell your brain, I'm gonna start fresh. I'm gonna start new. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get shit going. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Of course, people fucking don't do it, and after a month they quit, like myself.
Right.
LMAO. What the fuck? Yeah. We're going to skip ahead now because these two have a really bad problem with just kind of meandering about nothing. It's 2 people that really want to do a show, but I don't think they have an idea. So we're going to move to the topic they want to talk about. I've got a timestamp here for this. Again, I went through I went through nearly this whole thing. I went through like almost an hour of this shit, and I just, oh my God. Anyways, here's the first point. This is when we start getting to our topic. And the clock rings. Get woke, side clock. Okay. I don't know what that means. But these guys again are trying to put on a show. The first 7.5 minutes is completely useless garbage where they just talk about everything, including
it's
the
just
weather.
Unbelievable. I'm like, God damn, like, give me the beach. Give me the beach, dude.
They hate the weather. You live in Baltimore and you hate the weather.
We love the snow. We love the snow so much. Fuck that. I don't need no snow.
Well, then leave.
If I never saw snow again, I would be the happiest guy on earth. I really would.
Yeah.
Dude.
I agree,
No.
but
I don't like
thank
snow.
God
You
it
like
really
snow, Rud?
hasn't- I do not like snow, but thank God it hasn't really been that much.
Oh,
we haven't really gotten much this year. Last year we had a few, but I mean, it's definitely not fun to shovel. I
No,
don't like
absolutely not.
Thrilling.
That's exactly my sentiment.
Thrilling.
All right, so let's get to business, Rud. We talked about ourselves. A couple of Jewish guys starting this podcast. All right, we're ready to go. Okay, we're ready to talk. So
You never explained why the two of you are doing a podcast, or what about you doing a podcast is awesome. Oh, I meant to play. There's a preview to this. I meant to play the channel trailer. Anyways, they wasted money on mics for this. Yeah, they wasted money on mics, but they didn't bother to get like cameras because again, these angles are not very flattering. And by the way, they have 8 subscribers, Cass and Rudd. This video has 774 views from 3 days ago, and they have 8 subscribers. 0 comments. So I don't know if they're aware of how much of this is just because it's cringe. So again, 8 minutes in, we're finally going to get into the topic. They never bother to explain to us why they do this show, but they're picking one topic for every show. And I want to say, bad move, guys, because you're going to do an hour and a half on dating? Okay. I wouldn't do an hour and a half on one topic. Like I said, Israeli Oz and Corey. He is so in my face. I want to blast a load onto his face. Well, I mean, technically, through your screen, Rudd is looking uncomfortable with the split screen. He has to see it. I don't know. I don't know if he can see it or not. I don't know how they're doing this. They're doing it on StreamYard. And I don't know anything about this, but I will say the show is called Cass and Rudd, so it's weird that Cass is on the right and Rudd's on the left. Because it looks like Rudd and Cass. But again, Rudd is very much the second fiddle here, and it just, again, the camera angle, very imposing. And again, they're like, let's get the show going. You have 8 subscribers, so this show had no views when you were doing it. I don't think you did it live. Actually, we're going to talk about that in a minute. But yeah.
Here's the topic of the day. The topic of the day, the fun topic, is dating.
No. No. Dating never goes well. Especially if you start saying what you want to talk about, like what you're looking for in a partner. It never looks good. It never goes well. That would fix a lot, Johnny. LOL, I didn't even have a show on YouTube and have more subs than that. Way to go, liberalism sucks. Oh, that would fix a lot.
Let's go.
Dating,
absolutely. Dating, baby. It's shit. Play it, Rod.
It's shit.
It's fucking.
You know what's really awesome? Watching two dudes laugh at a joke that they made up that isn't a joke at all or funny. Wow, a sound drop of it's shit. And I know it's me talking about using sound drops, but I've got a little bit better. Like these two are just like, you know what we'll do? We'll say it's shit, and every time we say it's shit, we'll play that sound drop, you know? How dare they?
Shit, okay? But we're going to talk about it, okay?
But the laughing thing of the, you knew you were going to play
I really
shit.
think
you asked them to play the
people struggle with dating. It's you know why? It's a pain in the ass, Rud.
Holy shit, we're fucking 8 minutes in, and congratulations, gentlemen. We've landed on a lukewarm take.
Big time pain in the ass. Yes.
It's a pain in the ass.
Big time pain
Dude,
in the
I mean,
ass.
it's literally like fucking studying like for your geometry exam or something. Like it's like literally like there's so much that goes into it these days. Like it's not like, when back when our parents were growing up and they were able to like date Johnny across the street. Like it's just not.
Dude, that's still a thing. I'm right here. Okay. You can date Johnny across the street. If Cass got any closer, you could read his screen. I know. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. It's a bad camera angle. He's way too, like, in it. Their faces are way too big on there, man. I mean, like, that would be like me doing my whole show like this. Like, I'd be like, hey, guys, welcome to the show. So glad you're here. Like, hey, that'd be weird. I don't even like being this close, okay? Johnny has a mailbox. Look, I don't like the show. I don't like doing it this close. I want to be backed out a little bit more still. And I just, again, the hats thing, the backwards hat. Why are you wearing a backwards hat? Why are you wearing a hat? Can neither one of you do your hair? I mean, I know my hair looks like shit, but Jesus, man. It was really aggressive gay. His face, he's got some grease buildup there. I mean, again, I don't want to be talking about your pores, but Jesus, unless you're talking about my face. Yeah, that's good.
Not like that anymore, man.
Right. I mean, like.
Yeah, I miss the good old days. Those were the days when you could see a lady and you could just ask her dad, how much? When you approached a woman and she almost wasn't allowed to say no, lest you call her a tramp. The 90s never ended for these two. Oh, no, it didn't. Thank you for catching on, Battle Brothers EO. They really did not.
Back in the day, you can meet somebody out at the grocery store or at a mutual event, and boom, you get married. These days, no.
Hi, I saw the way you were looking at those watermelons. You are now my wife. You can approach people at the grocery store. I mean, I wouldn't. They don't look very... I don't see a lot of hot ladies at the grocery store, especially single. Usually, if she's shopping alone, she has a dude. And if it ain't nailed down, the dude's shopping with her. Especially at Walmart. Look, I always use the same pickup line when I meet ladies at shopping centers. I just say, hey, I'm just hiding over here by the cheese because I farted. Anyways, okay, so again, the good old days, you could just approach the lady at the supermarket. You can't do that anymore. All right, so let's keep going.
It's not as simple as that.
No. And let me tell you, obviously I've been on a lot of dates. So,
Battle Bros. Zio, yeah, I like Warhammer,
I'm
and apparently so does
Jews.
Johnny and Aaron.
I absolutely,
I've never done the figurines thing with Warhammer. I've always found Warhammer to be interesting, but I don't know if Aaron really, really likes Warhammer. He liked that video somebody showed him.
I want to date somebody Jewish, the same religion as me. I definitely have, what I look into for a woman. But I mean, for a small percentage. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm going to break it down.
I just told you. I told you earlier that you couldn't do that, and now you're doing it. You are committing a huge mistake, my friend. But by all means, break it down. You're looking for a Jewish lady. Shouldn't be that hard to find, especially on the East Coast. Go.
So, Rod, I am looking for not only a small population, but an even tinier population, because not only am I looking for some Jewish, who it's like 0.0002% of the fucking world.
I really don't think that's true. The Warhammer community is rabid. Oh. Well, I'll have to get my shots.
But then I'm looking for, somebody who's a little bit different, politically or,
so not a Jewish
like
person.
That, okay.
So you want a Jewish person, but if they're Jewish, you don't like them. different opinion.
Obviously, moderate. I'm looking for somebody moderate, somebody who doesn't really give a shit about politics, just cares about living. Okay,
So that's
and
moderate
that's pretty
to you?
much it. But to break it down, it's tough. It is tough. I am now, Rudd. I don't know about you. I'm on J Swipe right now.
Okay. Okay.
So J swiping it up.
Well, for folks who don't know what J Swipe is, can you
Yes,
tell?
tell them.
can you
Yes.
tell
Oh no,
our
I'll actually
beautiful
tell.
audience?
Yes.
Wow, really love this that you didn't prep for any of this shit, you guys. Jesus.
Guys, so J Swipe, if you haven't heard of it, is a Jewish dating site. Okay, so they have Christian. What is that? What is that? Rudd? Christian singles, Christian mingles, something
Christian
like that.
Mingles, Farmers Only.
Christian mingles, right? Yeah, exactly. So you had to throw a little bone to the juice. You had to throw a little bone. You had to do it. Right?
That's super funny. You gotta throw a little bone to the juice. Are you trying to be like an Italian or a Jewish person? This weird East Coast thing is, I like sisters, but I think I like Admech more because they're so freaking creepy. Johnny, just Google 40K, then Sisters of Battle, Imperial Fists, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, and Black Templars. Again, are these actual like video games? I feel like, sorry, Johnny, we're talking about 40K. Yeah, I feel like it's going on a weird way. I'm kind of enjoying these two chuckleheads here, but yeah, this is getting bad. Now we're talking about J-Date. This is just annoying. Our next timestamp here, as again these wonderful dudes talking about dating, just expound on what their lives are like. Our next timestamp is a whole whopping 19 minutes in when we start getting interesting.
Of it. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, you know what? We're moving forward, Rudd. We're moving forward right now. We are going to be cleansed. We're going to be cleansed. You know what? Let's cleanse ourselves. God, are you there? God,
Yes,
Jesus.
Evan?
God. Yeah. God.
I am
God.
here.
This is a horrible bit if it were done on radio. The fact that you're doing it on a stream that nobody's watching to the two of you is just really, really, really bad. This is, they're trying to be like dudes from Brooklyn. That's another thing, too. I cut a lot out of this because it's hard to watch. This guy on the corner just constantly, dude. Like the guy on the right, Cass here, is so annoying with the use of the word dude.
Listen, we need to be cleansed right now, okay? We need to move forward. Me and Rudd are having some issues and for dating, and we need some
material
help.
for the Johnny Rock show on 101. I mean, maybe.
I need you to put it out there. That Rudd and I, we're pretty good guys. Okay?
Yeah, but you shouldn't be streaming. I think maybe God could tell you that one. This is Little Nicky. No, but they're Jewish. Well, I mean, maybe there is.
Okay, and we'll do anything for you, broads. No, just kidding. Listen,
just kidding. This is like an uncle who's not funny, who cracks a joke, and before it can not hit, he just laughs. Bad intro to the joke. God save Solomon. Okay.
We'll do anything for you, ladies. Okay. You need some flowers, huh? Right, God? Tell me what's going on.
I will do whatever I can to let the world know that you are good people.
Is this funny?
Thank you.
I'm not
my
laughing.
God, the Lord, ladies.
Imagine Ilhan Omar watching this. I mean, that would be interesting.
And gentlemen. All right, thank you so much, God. I can't believe he came in. I can't believe he came through.
That's like if I were to do the bad Mickey bit, but as opposed to, the usual thing when Mickey's here, as opposed to I don't mean to let people inside the curtain, but as opposed to the usual thing with Mickey. Jesus, I can't scroll just enough to get it there. Does it do this one? Boop. Yeah. If I didn't have this up when I do the bad Mickey bit, would have saved the cringe. I'm lost. What are they even trying to do? Well, apparently they needed to cleanse their souls, so they reached out to God. And Cass asked for God to come on the show. Rudd clearly hits the button that changes a voice modulator, and he does this shitty God bit. Then Cass dismisses God, Because again, God's on Cass's time. And I guess we're cool with that.
Rudd. By the way, where the fuck did you go?
He was there the whole time. He's the one who turned on the voice modulator. We watched it happen on the stream.
I was possessed.
You the Lord went through you.
Yeah.
The Lord,
The Lord went through you. He came in the rear, he went out the front, and in between, I felt like a highway. The Lord went through me.
Lord went through you. All right, so listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening.
fun.
We are continuing this awesome show, and listen, we're gonna get in.
We're continuing this awesome show. Speaking as the person who watched all of the show up till this point, not awesome. So when do they start asking for donations? Actually, I don't think they do. God is nonverbal, says Atomic Citizen. Yeah. Okay. What pleases you? I don't think they ask for donations because, again, I don't think they even do this show live.
Into it now. So here's a couple things I wanted to go over, Rudd.
We're gonna get into it
love
now.
Statistics, Rudd. I absolutely fucking love it.
Okay.
Wow. You love statistics. Hold your stereotypes.
Okay. We're gonna go over a couple things right now. Okay, is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it. Because look,
Go for
I'm
it.
here to help people. I'm here to help people online. Okay, I
Mhm.
really am. And we're gonna go over a couple things here. So first and foremost, I just want to say before I start, you know, whatever past relationship you have, whatever current dating situation you are in, you just gotta stay positive, man. That's fucking it. Here's the thing.
All right. Did we just clip through something? That looks weird.
Thing that I wanted to say, Rudd, and this is a big thing, okay? And with our conversations and what we're talking about here, it's
Whatever I can to let
go
the
fuck
world
yourself.
know.
look, I'm here to help people. I'm here to help people.
I feel like
online,
something
okay?
jumped.
I really am. And we're gonna go over a couple things here. So first and foremost,
Could have swore this is where it happens.
I just want to say before I start, you know, whatever past relationship you have, whatever current dating situation you are in, you just gotta stay positive, man.
With a big mic. Oh my God, this is recorded and they still put it on. Wow, just wow. Yeah. Because again, mine, you guys haven't watched this. This is a half hour almost, and we're finally getting into the topic yet again. We keep finally getting into it. Like now we're going to get into it, guys. And yeah.
That's fucking it. Here's the thing.
It is. It jumped right there. This is pre-recorded, and they put it up anyway. They didn't realize that like 90% of this garbage was garbage, and they shouldn't have put it up. But no, they put it up. So this fun interactive show of theirs isn't really interactive because they recorded it on their own time. And yeah.
Thing that I wanted to say, Rudd, and this is a big thing, okay? And with our conversations and what we're talking about here, it's definitely true, okay? Number one, men are not the same as the ladies, okay? Ladies are not the same as the men. We are all different, okay?
Holy shit, guys. Hold on to your hats. Fuck me. Are you all right after that extremely lukewarm take? Men and ladies aren't the same. They look like derpy clones. But again, we've done a half hour of a show to get to a lukewarm take that you could get from just about any Joe Schmo on the street. And again, maybe I'm the one who's jealous or angry because I had to wade through jealous because you guys never had to wade through the fucking hot dog of a shitstorm that this thing is. This is the most sexist thing I've ever heard. I know, right? Like, holy crap. Holy shit. Men and women aren't the same.
Hey, all of us. No dude wants to date a lady that is a dude.
Yeah, I don't want to date a lady that's a dude. If you're trans, it's not my thing. Again, it's a preference thing. Again, lukewarm take.
All right? I completely fucking understand that everybody wants to, you know, I am a woman. I can do what I want. I need no man. I get it. But you can be independent, right, Rudd?
Oh,
you
wait.
can be independent while also not, you know, attuning to the gender role, but you know.
That's right. Women aren't women anymore. Stevie J. I lib seem to though. Okay. Now they're going with weak MGTOW takes. I'm not sure what MGTOW is short for. But yeah. Just some weak sauce takes about what he's looking for in a lady. Look, it's going to continue like that. We are going to skip ahead to our last part that I found as any sort of relevance, and this is at 37:30. Again, I'm moving through all of this because when I watched it, I'm like, why did you bother to put this up? Why did you bother to put this up? And so we get to this one, is the incel manosphere. Oh, okay. He doesn't get it. His brown crayons are missing from his crayon box. I bet he eats them. Are you talking to me or that guy? I have men going their own way.
Okay? It's a panty dropper. All right? It is.
We're about to get some panty dropper advice. Hold the phone.
Anybody I've been around, oh my God. Dude, if you're going out on a date, gentlemen, I'm gonna you know what? We're gonna stop this. I'm gonna give our audience, our dudes. I'm gonna give our dudes.
I feel like at this point in time, you don't say I'm gonna give our audience anything, because I feel like when you loaded this video, you had no audience. The audience you have is watching you through other people, and let's face it, your audience isn't growing.
Some advice. All right, Rudd?
All right, give us this advice.
All right, you guys are going out. There's a 5 spray rule. I know you think that's a lot, okay? But coming from somebody who's been wearing cologne since I was like 5 fucking years old, I think I would know.
Really? Does anyone really need advice on how to put on cologne?
Okay? I'm kind of a connoisseur, okay? I'm a connoisseur. So, as a connoisseur, I would know. So, 5 sprays. Ready? 2 sprays on the neck. 1, 2. 2 sprays on the chest. 1 spray on the back. All right, Rudd? 1 spray on the back.
That's not what I do.
When you're... Dude, but hear me out. When you're walking through, if you're walking through and you're walking up to somebody and you got a date, you're walking up to them, and then you go,
ladies, are you moist over this? Is this doing it for you?
Everywhere from the back. Oh, I mean, dude, it's beautiful, dude. I watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos.
Dude. Jesus, he's been stinking that long. Yeah, I feel like you're very much overdoing the cologne. And I feel like most people know how to apply cologne. MGTOWs are the dudes that think women stop mentally and emotionally, stop maturing at adolescence, and that there's no point for women to have anything higher than a high school education, and the only women that are as smart as men are women with autism. Well, I mean, some of those points, you're not wrong. I mean, I wouldn't say it out loud. All right. Anyways, so dude here likes going super aggressive on the cologne. 5 sprays. Yeah, that is excessive. I can't imagine why women don't date you.
Yes, bro. But gentlemen, if you don't have a bottle of Dior Sauvage, you need to fucking go get it right now, because that is the best smelling and the greatest cologne of all time. All right.
So,
besides,
scents are a personal preference. They differ between people, men and women. But go ahead and tell me why I should use the one you like to attract the ladies you don't date.
Blanc. But that shit is the greatest.
What I do is I put spray, do here, and then do my chest. That's all I do.
You know what, Rudd? I'll go with that. I like that, Rudd.
I made a strong opinion, and I listed off all the reasons why I am a connoisseur and a voice to be reasoned with on this topic. And as soon as you put up a weak sauce counterpoint, yeah, you know what? I'll go with that. Weak sauce takes, and you back down from your opinion the minute your second mic. Jesus Christ. You guys are just doing, and it continues like
That's
this.
Prominent. That is prominent. I like that. It's not too much. Now, I'm half Israeli, so of course, I'm like, like, I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to be real nice. It's going to be good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, dude, Israelis, bro. Oh my God. So, by the way, I know I'm going off on a tangent, Rudd. I know we got things to do, but man, I just got to tell you this. So, Rudd and I are Jewish. So obviously, we've been to Israel, but you've been to Israel, right, Rudd?
Yeah, once.
Absolutely.
So we've been to Israel. Wait, let me double check that. You guys didn't prep any of this shit. Oh, fuck. I think that's it on this. It doesn't really.
Absolutely. Oh, wait, was it Birthright?
Yeah,
Birthright, right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, Birthright. We should just do an episode of doing on the sites, if they don't give people shots. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. Number 3. She's playing it cool.
It's shit.
I can't even do it anymore. This is making me want to stick my into the sand of the Middle East. Stick your dick or your head? Head. Okay. I feel like we could have gone either way with that. Sticking something in somewhere. Bold move. But again, those guys have a whopping 8 subscribers. That is their first video for the Cass and Rudd Show. Feel free to subscribe on YouTube. I'm not going to. I'm going to periodically check in on them, though, because I want to watch that ship go down. Wait, because they're Jewish means it's obvious they've been to Israel? Apparently, Flim Flam. Apparently, I have no idea. I'm not Jewish. I don't know the rules. I just know that they're remarkably, like, cringy from the fact of, like, a cringy radio show, but it's not a radio show. They're not simulcasting. They're not doing this on the air and then doing this. They're not doing this because they're doing this because they legit thought it was a good idea. And it's literally just 2 guys who amuse the shit out of each other when they talk at a fucking bar or wherever they meet. They thought, you know what? We should do this on the internet for a podcast. We'll be the next Joe fucking Rogan. And it's just like, oh. And I take offense to this. I've been at this for a while. I've been stealing secrets from various people. A long history of things to get this. And I put some effort into it. God damn, man. I slogged through that fucking hour's worth of content to pull out those 3 nuggets of a timestamp. And it just, Jesus Christ, guys. You did that whole thing. You edited it and put it up in post and just at no point thought, you know what? This is a giant pile of dog shit. They have programs that give you trips to Israel for free if they can't afford it. I did not know that. I feel like most people get a free trip to Israel just by being disparaging towards Jewish people on the internet. Just ask Kanye. Anyways, we've had a crazy amount of support today, so thank you very much. Very, very grateful for all of that. So, but we are going to get out of here. It is after 5:30, so we're going to head out. And I just want to, again, thank all of you for being part of the show today. Feel free to tune in tomorrow. We'll be continuing our lovely adventures at Friday. That one got snuck in. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 Central Standard Time for more lovely live action on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been amazing. It's been a podcast. Have a lovely evening.
Game over.
What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you do fucking fucks? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over. How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Go! I'm surrounded by assholes.